The payouts have begun here at the PointsBet Invitational, and there is more money up for grabs in the Elite Eight. Finally, 4 is the charm for Brendan Bottcher. Brendan Bottcher is looking for some big bucks. His team of Brier champs swept through the Sweet 16 with ease. However, this afternoon, the competition, it gets tough. Mike McEwen looked good in last night's win. Can this new team pull off the upset today? It's the Elite Eight. It's next. Well, just a couple of the fields you'll find here at 16 Mile Sports Complex. Natural grass, artificial turf. They're adding a couple of more, including a pitch for cricket. And there's an aquatic center being built, library being added. It truly is a recreational gem here in Oakville. Well, last night we wound up the men's bracket of the Sweet 16, and it was Brendan Bottcher, the champion Brier winner from 21 against the college champion from Humber College, James Dobson, and that was in 6 as he would go on to the win. Meanwhile, Mike McEwen, let's see now, let's count it up. He was Manitoba, he's Ontario. Where is he now? He's in Saskatchewan, number 10 seed, and he goes up against Aaron Luczynski from Airdrie. Looking very McEwen-like, very rejuvenated as he picks up the win, and that's an upset as 10 beats 7. Meanwhile, in the other 2 games, it was Karsten Sturmey, a winner over Glenn Howard, and Dunstone, the runner-up at the Brier a year ago, wins over the university champion. So here is your bracket now as we are down, yes, to the Elite Eight. Gouju against Ryan Weeb from the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg. Her others will play Ryan Kleider from just outside of Saskatoon. Sturmey, Dunstone, and McEwen and Bottcher. As on this Friday afternoon, had to check the watch what time it was. A little going into your weekend, you've got some curling, and Kathy and Russ are alongside. When they put this super team together of Bottcher, they had some mighty big goals, and they think they can achieve them.
Well, and certainly they are looking like they are going to. Last year when they didn't win right away, we said, what is wrong? And Brendan just kept saying, it's not about now, it's about later. They ended the last season on a high note. They're 2-0 in Spiels this year. They're going to be tough.
Time to meet the team now, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. They hail from the Glencoe Club in Calgary, skipped by Brendan Bottcher and backed up by Ben Hebert, Brett Gallant, and Mark Kennedy. Mike McEwen admits, had he not been able to find that team in Ontario a year ago, he may have been out of the game, and out of the game possibly forever. But he had a great run with Ontario, and that said to Colton Flash, you know what, I think I need a new skip, and he found him.
McEwen, that's what I call him. Every time we turn around, it's a new team, and Colton Flash is the key. The Marsh brothers are great players, Brier experience, but I think the tangible here for McEwen is Flash. He throws it so hard, so accurate. He's also brushing, even though he's only third, he's brushing for McEwen's key shots. That's a plus, but it's all about his strategy that he got from Kevin Cooey. That'll help too.
So here, let's meet this brand new team with McEwen at the head out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. McEwen with the Marsh twins, Dan and Kevin, and then Colton Flash at third. So that is our feature, Mike McEwen. You need a program to find out where he's playing, and this program says Saskatchewan. Whoa! Yep! Whoa! Whoa! Here we go, McEwen. Will it curl up for him? Get it by, they did. Bang! Coming across for the win.
Hard! It is! Oh, watch this. Come on, baby. Go, 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 go!
Put that on your highlight reel.
Hard!
Shea with it, Hebert. Here we go. Bang, bang. Move it. On and away they go.
The 2023 PointsBet Invitational is brought to you in part by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada, by BKT Tires, growing together, by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
The Elite Eight will be down to the semifinal 4 after this afternoon, early evening of play. Here's the odds tracker. It's brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. Bottcher by 3.5 points over McEwen, and same as Gushu over Weeb.
Well, for Brad Gushu, the reigning Canadian champion, did not have too much difficulty in his opener. Ryan Weeb had more of a test, an upcoming team from Manitoba, but they will be in tough.
The other 2 games are on C and D. Dunstone has the advantage there, as does Carruthers over Ryland Clyder.
Well, an interesting approach. Matt Dunstone dialing it back this year, going to practice a lot more than played. Looked very strong, and Sturmey was very, very impressive with draw weight in particular in his win. Ryland Clyder, the big upset so far over Kevin Cooey, and that team Carruthers looked like a machine.
Ready to get it underway. We're playing on sheet A, and Mike McEwen has the early hop. He's got the last rock, won the draw to the button. He'll have it playing the red stones. Brendan Bottcher, the yellow.
Let's go for 2/3, fellas.
Yeah. Mark Kenny just nibbled the back forefoot, and Bottcher was top 8 on the 2 attempts. Not very good, so advantage McEwen.
So if you weren't with us earlier today, there was some frost in the ice. The
Yeah, I would say we're in.
dehumidifier in the building broke down overnight. They managed to repair it. The humidity has been dropping constantly, and the thought is the ice is back to normal now.
There'll probably be a bit of frost, but it should be just out really wide, and hopefully late in the game the teams don't have to go out that wide.
And the other thing to take into consideration is that after 2 days of play, the rocks have been sharpened just a little bit.
Interesting.
Which we find really interesting, because in a short event with 2 draws a day, you would not expect that after 2 days they would be sharpened, but they have. A guy like Brendan Bottcher says he loves it when they're sharpened and they're kept sharp, because it lends itself to more precise shot making.
Yeah, you need the right speed control with that extra curl. You look crazy if you overthrow or underthrow a rock with this big curl.
Nibble 4. Attaboy.
Nice sweep.
Nice. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Brendan Bottcher.
Well, change nothing. 2 spiels, 2 wins, but that isn't what I meant. It's about this style of play. Botcher's very defensive. He won't take any chances. He'll beat you 1-0 if you let him. But that is what you want to do if there's a problem with the frost, because we watched in the women's draw this afternoon a lot of missed draws. So Bottcher will take that out of his game plan and mark it up. Mark Kennedy is absolutely one of the best players in our history. Use him as your advantage.
Real good. Good sweep, guys. Good scrub, guys. Good sweep. Very good.
And the keys now for Mike McEwen.
Control the front. I could say that every single game when you get 2 teams that are this good with this type of surface. But Bottcher and Kennedy hit so well. Make sure they're running in your color, not their color, and pick the path. We noticed a lot of draws missed late in the afternoon game. McEwen has to guess right when he puts the broom down.
Yeah, this is running. We're all there. We're top 4. Going around it.
Around.
Go around it.
The keys to the game brought to you by Scotty's Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotty.
Gotta go.
Keep going. Hit.
And around they go. They get to the top 4.
Toss.
Bury a third of a stone.
What's this, guys? I don't like this, Brett. Set of the run.
Just a little low.
Yeah. You guys okay with this?
Oh, yeah.
You know, Kathy, we talked earlier
Brett.
in the event about teams today being that good right from lead up to skip. And any person on a team who could likely skip a game. And there was Ben Hebert saying, I don't like this. And that's how they changed the call.
Well, so much experience. You're looking at the winningest junior men player of all time, Rick Gallant. So each of these players, and Benny Hebert has been to the Olympics. He's won the Olympics. And so he's seen a lot of scenarios. And we talk about him as a brusher, but he's got a lot to contribute strategy-wise as well.
Probably like a hack. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What do you think it's going to do here?
Just an outstanding start here for Team McEwen. 2 perfectly placed rocks.
Yeah, it's going to come up.
How's that look?
Hack, though?
Yeah, hack waiter.
Okay. Good boy.
It's good.
It's good.
Whoa.
So the twins,
It's good.
Kevin and Dan, are at the front end for this team from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Hard.
Flash.
Hard. Hard. Roll big, roll big, roll big.
Roll big, roll it away.
Yep.
And now they've got 3
Good
in
shot.
there.
Good weight.
So we started on Wednesday. 16 women's, 16 men's teams. Win, you keep going on. Lose, you go home. You have to play a minimum of 8 ends, 2 timeouts, 1 per half, and each half is 19 minutes. Can't carry over time, can't carry over the timeout. You win 4 games, $50,000, and no extra ends. If we should be tied after 10, we'll have a draw to the button to decide the winner.
Clean. Yep. Well. Yeah. Roll.
That's very nice. Here. Gets rid of 2, and you roll it over on the corner.
Oh, he took a chance to hitting it that thick to make the double get the roll. But he knew he had that big speed behind him, and that got that through there easy. Look at the roll.
Yeah. Dandy, buddy. Good. Oh. I didn't want that one over, girl.
No, I thought at the end I was like,
I was trying hard to
I was just trying to get it to the guard or a little past the guard.
Then he's right. If it overcurls, it jams, goes through, and it's a draw to set 3 for McEwen.
Yep. Whoa. Clean. Good. Very nice. Shot.
Nose mark.
Easy.
Yeah, you bet, Mark.
2 wonderful hitting teams here. And each team know that, so I would think it's going to be more of a defensive battle here because somebody gets up a couple, maybe 3, it's going to be tough to come back.
Clean.
9-8.
Clean. Very good.
Good.
10-2.
Yeah, good.
Try to roll up to it, give it a bump. Yeah. I think you need at least normal. Normal's good.
Firm.
Huh?
Firm.
Whatever weight. Yeah, maybe firm's the weight. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, let's go with
I like the out. Okay. Half. Yeah.
The reason they're worrying about the weight, Vic, is if Flash, and he throws it really hard, he could hit and go across the top of everything.
Yeah. Whoa. Never. Whoa. Right over. Yep. Roll it up. Okay.
Nice shot.
How lovely is that? Goodness, we've seen a couple of great shots already. First, Brett Gallant getting his over there, and now Colton Flash laying it on the corner.
Just perfect.
Good shot, Flash. That a boy.
Now, you could nose this, make the double, but it brings in wrecking on the guard. I don't think Mark can see this entire rock around the guard.
I got 3/4.
Yeah, there you go, 3/4, but it's his out turn, which will run a little straighter.
These guys are cool with the pick for now, but
Okay. I'm fine with that.
he's just going to nose that one,
I know,
but
he's going to back 12 bump angle him, but...
I just don't see myself killing the back
Okay.
right now. Right?
Well, the only other shots like board, you hit and roll in front of ours.
It's a little precise in the first end to get to nose with firm.
Okay.
Here we go.
I love that. Your strategy is based on the score first, which at this point it doesn't make much difference, but then the conditions. It's a finesse shot that Mark Kenny would make 80% of the time, but not in the first end.
Hard.
Hebert being Hebert. Oh, he couldn't save it. Wow.
Okay.
The finesse shot I figured he'd have trouble making, but that one I thought he would make.
Sorry, Botch.
All good, though. Yeah.
Sorry. I thought I corrected enough, but I didn't.
Take edge. I think take edge of 4 at least. Eh?
I don't mind more.
That looks pretty good.
How's that?
Edge of 4.
I don't mind even more.
Okay. What do we got for? What do you think for speed here, Flash?
14 and a half. Good. 14 and a quarter.
14 and a quarter.
I got pretty hot. I agree.
Oh.
It might come down here.
It should.
Throw it now.
Yep. Easy.
Former Canadian junior champion with Braden Muscowie back in 2011.
Yep.
Colton Flash.
We're there.
We're there.
And splits the rings to sit the 2.
Okay. Get over there. Yeah. I think pretty much where we got to hit it. Like that. Hit and roll over.
Yeah, nose will always have a double on her necks.
Most players would hit this one, but then McEwen hits it and you're giving up 2. So they're going to try to throw a rocket here. That goes, and try to get the shooter over to this area. I don't think he can make the triple, but he's heading in that direction.
The number 1 seed and reigning Canadian champion, Brad Gushue, against Ryan Weeb out of the Port Rouge and Winnipeg County.
Well, Ryan Weeb chipped a guard over. He was trying to get by on his first one, just caught that bit of curl, chipped the guard. That allowed Brad Gushue to split the house, and Ryan hit one of the stones, didn't manage to roll underneath, so this is an open hit for 2.
From the Remax Center, St. John's Curling Club, 5 Canadian championships. It's remarkable to think, we said, chatting, that he took so long to get that first in 17, that dramatic first, and now 5 since then.
Crazy.
2.
That's for 2.
Good 2.
So didn't quite roll it over on the corner, so looking to roll it back. Are you looking to just roll it over, or is it too flat for a double?
I think if he throws, with that much ice, it is a little flat, I think, because he's going to throw softer weight. If he threw peel with this turn, I think he could make the double, but the idea is just roll a couple feet and take away the next double for Bottcher.
Oh, hair hot.
He loves throwing these doubles, Bottcher. He's made one already.
Yes. Hair heavy. Hard.
Well, that's curling.
Last year, skipping Ontario, they went 7 and 4 at the Brier.
Good.
Attaboy. Great shot. Great sweep, Flash.
So Kevin Marsh holds the brush
Perfect board.
to take advantage of the sweeping and the brushing ability of Colton Flash.
Smart move.
Probably drawing though, right?
Obviously, he's stronger brusher, but it just gives the skipper, he sits in the hack, he's got to draw the button to win or lose a game. He's got that much more confidence.
I don't know if you're,
Didn't he say he does both sides of the stone, Kathy?
He does. He's the stronger sweeper, and often you'll see them staying on one side. He did that a little bit with Ben when they played together with Cooey, but typically you see a sweeper staying on one side. He's a roving guy.
Me a broom more. Hair light. Clean. Yep.
Little light.
Yep.
But it's all about those trials.
Yep. Gotta go, Benny.
Coming up in November of 25. That's the goal. Oh dear. Wow.
You got to be kidding.
Start, guys.
Well, they've done the rocks, right?
Not light.
Yeah, a little light, but it looks, I don't know.
Dan, where did I have you out to? Was it further than that? Oh, that was more.
Watch that finish. They didn't yell narrow. They
You should be able to throw very similar.
said a hair light, so it either grabs some pebble or it's just the sharpness of the stones. Wow.
14 and a half. 14.75.
Very similar, though.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that miss was on top of Mark, missing a rock that was 3/4 open.
Long game.
Okay, good. I got it running. It's in the good path.
Yeah.
It's running.
Flash, it's running like it's okay. It's way out there.
Weight's good. Yep. Yep.
So Flash closest to the stone.
Yep.
Yeah, gotta go, gotta go.
Dan
Gotta go,
Marsh out
gotta
in
go,
front.
gotta go. Come on. Come
And
on.
they got to go. Indeed, they got to go. A little more. And that's enough.
3 red, yeah.
Just by the line, I thought it had more. Yeah,
They take advantage of the Bottcher miss, and they put 3 on the board. This is Dan Marsh, who throws the lead stones. For the Mike McEwen team of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. What a start, 3-0, and really a couple of missed shots. Mark Kennedy unable to roll over, and then that straight out miss at the last by Brendan Bottcher, and that allows the team from the Nutana to put 3 on the board. Early 3-0 lead. Now Bottcher with the hammer for the first time in the game has the last rock, playing the Yellowstones. Ben Hebert.
Line's good. Got awfully close. Yeah.
Weight's pretty good.
Top 8. The error from Bottcher is hard to believe. Whether they never mentioned pick, I think he just underthrew it a bit, grabbed some pebble, rocks redone. But the shot that set that all up was Colton Flash, and that's what we talked about in our opening, Vic. He made that peel weight double, rolled over, angle frozen, and that set up the error from Kennedy.
And it's interesting because, Vic, when we spoke with Brendan, he said one of the things that his team needs to do to be better is just avoid the quarter shots or the half shots where you maybe hit and don't roll perfectly. He didn't talk about wide open misses. That's not something that would be viewed as acceptable at all by this team.
Now the other thing is, you know, they're trying to build up resiliency. There are 2 events this year. They won the Saville shootout. They won in Okotoks. They went 7-1, lost 1 game. And he says it's all very good when everything's on the going well. It's easy to win. Now this, if they should be able to come back from here and build a win on this adversity, that's another in the building blocks toward going to the Olympics.
Yeah, because that's going to happen to you, especially when you get to something like the Canadian Trials or the Olympics.
So number 3, Dunstone against number 6, Sturmey. And this is the final stone for Karsten out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton.
He faced 2 on his first. He hit and rolled across the house, but it was not shot. And so Matt drew to split. They have taken a lot of looks to see whether this is a draw against 1 or 2, but he needs to bite the 8-foot for the single.
Hard, boys. Hard, Kurt. Come on, buddy. Hard. Go, go, go.
Ooh.
Keep going. Keep going. Oh, flash, guys. Yeah. 1 red.
Steal a 1.
It is steal a 1 for Dunstone and the team from the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg.
Thinking about making this with just releasing everything.
Yeah, we got to release that red. That's good. Like, what do you mean? Like draw around?
What do you think?
Run the guard. Run it.
Or you just put it here.
Yeah, that's okay. Good, but he's gonna. What do you like, Flash?
I was thinking like board.
I like that.
Board on the nose.
Board? Yeah, just nose it. Right?
Okay. Yep.
Control, whatever way, it doesn't matter. We can kill ours. Whatever way.
Even, you like half? I prefer half.
Gee, that's not enough weight to do anything.
I like board. Okay.
We're hitting 4 off.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be similar to your hockey. Want to tweak this one? Yeah. Sure. I think it's going to be similar to your...
I'm a strong proponent. If you want to raise this red one and keep it in play, the softer weight is the right call, but maybe not tonight.
He's waving it off now, decided to play down to the Bottcher stone, played it on the corner. What would have made him rethink it, do you think?
I think it's just soft down, or it's still fresh pebble down the middle there, a little slowly. Watch Bottcher miss a wide open hit, so you can't be cute yet. Once that pebble's worn down a little bit, then it'll be much more predictable with the lighter weights.
And they're dealing with a combination of 2 things, a little bit of softer ice because of the problem overnight, plus sharpened stones. So this is not the time to play perfection.
That's good.
Good try.
You can get rid of that top one with that rock. Yeah.
Can we draw around the corner? You got as much.
Should nose the guard. Yeah, that's a bonanza if you make the double. Oh, yeah. Oh, nose is better than the roll, Mark's.
Yeah.
Well, like, might kill our back one.
Knows it.
Nose will play, but a little low.
Kind of weight.
Firm.
Okay.
So there's a similar situation, and Bottcher's asking for a better weight choice here. Brett should be closer because he can throw it firm enough here and keep it from taking off. Little off center, make the top double.
Good normal.
Whoa.
Clean.
Ready?
Yep.
Brett Gallant.
Clean. Whoa. Clean.
Kennedy. Evert.
Boy, Brad.
And he'll get rid of a couple. And now there's a path to get to that McEwen shot stone.
Nice. Good shooting, Brad.
Brendan knows, just tap. Yeah. Got it back, 8. Hey.
Yeah, this is a tighter track. It's got to be slower in here. Yeah.
Back 8, so I'll think back 12.
You good, Dan?
There's the call, tighter track, the draw to the pin. It's about a foot less ice, so it has to be slower. Just going to try to nestle one in there and maybe unlock his own red.
Like the weight, low early.
Yep, I'm good.
Gotta go a little light.
Yep.
Back
Really
4.
gotta go. Hard.
Back 4.
Gotta go.
Coming down.
Really gotta go.
Come on.
Gotta go, boys.
Come on, yeah.
Gotta go. Whoa.
And left, Kevin Wright. And they'll be all over that center guard. It's interesting in talking to Colton Flash prior to the game, Kathy.
Hey, bud.
You know, he stepped back and he
had to be
he
heavier
admits
in
it's
there.
McEwen's team now. And so I think you said to him, well, how do you deal with that? He said, well, when you think about it, I've always been a front-end player. And
Yes.
even now as a third, he considers himself more as a front-end player. You know, he played, second for Cooey? And then in Saskatchewan. Oh, my gosh, my mind's gone soft.
Yeah. I like that, Buck.
Who was he playing for
I think
there?
you're probably
Well,
throwing
he skipped the last couple of years in
Yes,
Saskatchewan.
I know, but he was a lead front-end player.
Laycock, maybe?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, the skipping thing really came out of more necessity than anything else.
Yeah, true. No, you're exactly right. He couldn't find a team, really, and at a front-end job, so he decided to skip and start his own team.
I'm not seeing your shooter get all the way into here.
Watch, what happens if we just freeze another one on ours?
Careful, he's going to tap that.
That works too.
I think this,
Like this rock's coming back, but
yeah, I just think this is a tougher shot, this split. But
That rock's in a really good spot, too, so.
yeah, I know. I'm
going
good to
this way?
freeze in the pocket here.
I like your intern.
I'm seeing the intern. I know it's harder, but you okay with that?
I am.
Okay, Marcus, let's go. Yep.
Guys, the other turn
We're
does
going to
work.
need a little less than the draw
I
the
guess
butt knife.
so,
Right?
kind
You
of
still get
answer.
into the, even if I'm
You like
frozen
that?
to his, it's.
Right now we can use this with a double.
Good shot. Okay, I like it.
Okay, buddy, here we go.
Just that little positive, guys.
It's a lot of ice.
You bet. 14-5 to tee here, Mark.
Yeah.
Kathy, this kind of discussion with 4 people, I know it's their second season, but 4 people who have the input, have the knowledge to provide that input, does that present some problems?
It presents its own unique set of challenges, one of them being a time clock, one of them being uncertainty, and at some point, Brendan has to feel like he is the person that is in charge.
The boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get there.
Good spot, Marcus.
Very good.
Oh, very
good shot.
Very good shot.
That really came down at the end. It looked like it was going to be to that yellow for sure.
Did we ever hit and roll off that yellow one of theirs? Yeah, it's really steep. But... Yeah.
Can you get the nose?
Or tap that, yeah.
Yeah, or you just draw right around it. Might be
Good
easier.
shot.
It's probably the shot. Yeah.
Well, that's the...
Okay, I like
that.
Now you're out in the snow here now.
Well,
Seemed like they'd run okay, like for line out here.
Yeah. You just get it running, right? Get it running, and then it'll curl at the end.
positive.
Yep.
14-3 probably.
Agreed. Put the broom down on that
Colton
again.
Flash.
Close
So they-
there. Line's good. Clean.
He says
Really close.
you get it
Back
running.
in.
How do you get it running?
Hard.
Just a positive release, and don't be babied on the weight because of the frost.
Hard.
Still back 8.
Hard.
Once again, the brothers touched it. Anything left?
helped it though.
Yeah.
And there it goes. It'll stop at the
shot.
back.
Yeah,
Just
good.
hit the 2.
Good management by McEwen there. It was heavy.
Good job.
They'd left it obviously as long as they could. It actually ticked, which slowed it down. Great guess on the weight there by Flash.
Needed that one.
Yeah, we're still not in good shape.
A thin half, a third.
Hey. You guys like this?
Yep.
Looks like a third. It's going to clip ours. Oh, it is going to clip ours.
That's the play.
He's playing it off ours.
Third of a rock, bud.
So you hit about half of this. You might make the red triple here. They're trying to hit it thinner than that. The keys get the shot rock. That's why they want to hit this red so thin. He gets lots of the yellow, which is more of the red.
Oh, he stuffed it, and they'll spill one of theirs to the edge of the 12. Still is McEwen sitting 2 without.
Pretty bad luck, buddy.
2 out turns just a hair tight.
It's not bad.
A little thinner, eh?
Yeah.
It's not there now, so it's the same line. Like I would have thought. I would have got probably another half the other way.
Well, that was the big upset
Wow.
in the Sweep 16 with Rylan Kleider, the win over number 4 Kevin Cooey. And so here he is now trying to take down the number 5 seed and Reed Carruthers, and Carruthers with last rock.
Well, and Carruthers is about to score 3 if he can hit the paint. Rylan had a stone in the 8-foot that he tried to angle run back onto the Carruthers stone that is buried. He wound up pushing his own right through the middle of the 2 yellows and removed his own in the process. So nothing in the house other than yellow stones. So paint for 3.
Carruthers advancing with a win over the reigning Canadian junior champ, Johnson Tao, out of Edmonton. And there it is for 3.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good start.
It won't hurt you.
Kathy, that yellow that's buried, I think if Bottcher raises that properly, it would make the red double.
Well, for sure the one on the lid, and it might go off. Yeah, I can see what you're looking at.
Didn't run too bad. No, it didn't run terrible.
It's close.
As long as you're positive.
That
line's
there.
good. Sweet for bite to 4, guys. Okay. Line is good. Felt kind of hot. Line is good. Got room right now. Got room. Top 4. Room. T. T. Curl. Top 4. Curl. T. Curl. Yep. Touching it. For sure.
I think we freeze this. Curl.
Okay.
Good. And bump it does.
Good job, Mike.
Not terrible. Sorry, guys.
I
just threw it too hard.
Carson Sturmey, the number 6, gave up a steal of 1 to Matt Dunstone in the first, has the last rock here in 2.
Well, Matt threw the long red guard on his final stone to close off the port to not allow Karsten to run the stone back. As you can see that if he does, it picks the red out, a chance for 3. And so Karsten, with that hole closed, is trying to run his own straight back.
Clean. Yes. Yep.
Kyle Deering calling line. Glenn Finance, Curtis Gawler on the brush. Here we go. And away it goes.
Beautiful.
And 3 it is.
Nice call.
Right throw, Carson.
Here we go, boys. Nice shot, skipper. Nice call. Take it.
Yeah. Here it comes. Red onto about 3/4 of the yellow, onto the shot rock, and it should kick to our right. I don't think it's going to move the other 2 very far.
Whoa. Whoa. Curl.
Bottcher and his first.
Curl.
Trying to hold it up there. Now here we go. Bang, bang. Oh, and it had an idea.
Pretty good, buddy.
It'll hang around that raised stone, but they're sitting on the lid, and they are
Great shot, Bob.
almost all covered.
Nice throw.
Good, really good.
That's Brendan Schott. He's going to make more of those than most players. But that red, how do you get those out of there?
Lock it right in here.
Take a shooter.
Yeah. So we're here. I think it's like right there.
It's really hard for him to get. He's got to go bang, bang again, but that's...
Be a little bit careful here. If McEwen comes down and taps this, moves them back a little bit, there might be a triple.
I feel like the in-turn is...
You have to get to the inside if you're Mike McEwen here, or way short. That's the way to miss it. Do not be heavy, because Bottcher has nothing this way.
Still got to get it running, though.
Yeah.
The only shot on the in-turn is if this is heavy.
In a similar way to Jennifer Jones and her career being rejuvenated with the
Line is good. Easy.
young team. It's the same thing here for Mike McEwen, saying earlier today that his attitude towards the game has changed. He's back to doing things on and off the ice when it comes to exercise, nutrition, the kind of things he did when he was a much younger man and not the age of 43.
That's a good shot.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah.
Just cut it a little much.
He's got a tough shot too.
Not feeling well tonight, though, he said. Just a little bit off.
I could have made it a little harder on him. He always going to have it, though.
That's the way to throw that shot. That was a professional toss, because it was never going to be heavy, which was the error. And he almost got it to the exact spot he wanted it.
I think so.
Huge shot here.
You want me to kind of be all the way there, though?
Well, no, but
Botch, you're thinking they need back four to make this? Or what are you thinking?
Well, really, as long as we get through the hole, we can come to the nose of ours, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, T-line weight. I think it's just 2 feet slower.
Now,
Not a
we've
button
seen
the watch. Okay.
Smaller
A little wider than Mark's pass.
gaps, right?
Yes.
So is it a little bit more difficult tonight?
Yeah, because of the big curl, that long guard on PointsBet is actually the one that's probably more worrisome.
Right now, sitting one right on the lid.
Kennedy had this shot, so they know what it does.
So come to it, and they'll for the second shot. Here we go. They can heave it out in front, right next to the stone.
Hard line! Come on.
Kennedy calling line. Here we go. Gotta go, boys. Look at Heaver. Come on now. Gotta get through it. Gotta get by that. Still got it, fellas. Still got it. No, a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, and that little rub killed it. And they'll have to settle for one. Getting ready for the weekend with some elite curling from the second PointsBet Invitational from 16 Mile Sports Complex here in Oakville, Ontario. And I'm sure that highway is busy. Into Toronto, into Hamilton and the Niagara region on a Friday afternoon. So it's 3-1. McEwen leads it. Mike McEwen out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon ahead of Brendan Bottcher, the Glencoe Club in Calgary. And once again, McEwen does have the hammer. He has the last rock playing the Redstone.
Boy, Bottcher had a beautiful end set up, some great positioned rocks. Mark just got unlucky on his one hit, and then Brendan was just a pound light. They all thought it was back four, but it turned out it was T-line and just curled that fraction too much.
T-line back button.
That's a big point.
Line's good.
Belated congratulations to
Line's good.
new dad, Brett Gallant.
Hard line.
Ian Jocelyn Peterman
Hard.
welcomed their son Luke 4 months ago, and Jocelyn is here and playing with Caitlin Laws.
Good spot.
Okay.
Good shot.
Throw, Brett.
Try to get both or just the one?
Try to get both.
I think you try.
Yeah, we can try, yeah.
Just be defensive all game.
No, you can't, yeah. No. Do you want to go out there cross face or no?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He does. Yep.
Am I crossing it?
No.
Oh, okay, hit it here high. Okay.
7/8.
Am I throwing the in or the out?
Oh, 7/8.
7/8 out. It's true. It's going to run
No.
straight This is like blocking the path isn't a good thing either. That's why I was thinking out turn cross, but yeah.
Yeah, let's go out turn cross face.
I don't think you can hit ours. You can, but it's very unlikely. Okay.
Huh?
Yep. You like. Okay, cross it. 3/4. Yeah.
Try to get them both.
Just the two, huh? He doesn't think he can get the.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you know, it could go back into that pile.
Okay, well.
Flash gives up and drives it by.
I can't. Good.
Good shot.
I just need a slider to keep up to anything right now. On big week.
Yeah.
My gripper wants to fall off.
So you're top 8 there, Bretsky.
It's different, brand new path. I got to give you 6
5 more feet. Yeah, I like that.
I hear a new nickname. Not Gretzky, but
Gretzky. Yeah.
There you go.
That's more.
Clean mark.
Line's good.
That 4.
Line's good.
That 4.
Okay, all yours.
Line only.
Line's tight.
Line only.
Line's tight.
Line's good.
Line's tight.
Weight's good.
Line's
good.
tight.
That 4. Weight's good.
Line's tight.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Off now.
Very good scrub, guys.
Good shot. Good speed, buddy.
Really nice.
And stops for a shot stone. Back 4.
Good. Shot, Brett.
Hi, boy.
It's good.
Line's
good.
tight.
That 4. Weight's good.
Line's tight.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Off now. Off now.
Very good scrub, guys.
Good shot. Good speed, buddy.
Very good.
Ideally, a couple more inches of ice there, and they could have got off that sooner.
Very good scrub, guys.
Shot.
That's good. That's good. Really good.
That opens things up. Colton Flash having to do a little bit of a dance to get avoid everything.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
You get going so fast, huh?
Yeah, and he's on the sliders, not 2 grippers, so a little harder to stay afloat.
Yeah, halfway, buddy.
2/3. Slower here, just kind of that
I
aggressive.
think Team Bottcher is going to try to use this red out front here as a guard more than anything. Just guard it up a couple times.
Line's good.
Like the weight.
Line's good.
Like the weight. Halfway.
Bit of room right now.
2/3.
Bit of room.
Kennedy.
Weight's good. Here.
Bit of room.
Maybe. Weight's good.
Line's good.
Pretty much there, Botch. Right there.
Line's good. Line's good.
Just on your broom.
Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now, whoa, 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 whoa.
Good shot,
Good mark.
Put it right there. Oh, that's good. Hey, I want him to chase that.
Good.
You can get one in better, though, is the only thing.
I like this peeling for now. They could easily get one in better, though.
I know, yeah.
Straight peel right now, I think. I think so.
So trying to, you heard the Bottcher team say, we want him to chase. We want him to go after that back one. I understand if you go back to it, but can't you leave it higher than that? Or
The guard?
Well, no,
Or
can you, to draw in, are you?
Yeah, right. I think what Bottcher's trying to do is steal one. He needs that red guard out front. So he's kind of protecting the red guard. And I think somebody said, well, what if he draws around it? And Bottcher's saying, who cares? Because at least I've got guards to work with.
Okay.
The scoreboard it's not desperate times yet, but he would love to steal one here, or certainly force. And he needs the guard to do it. Big curl here.
We were a little tight. Line's a
the
little
last.
tight.
Hurt. Tight.
Line's a little tight.
Line's good, Ben.
Line's good.
Where do you want it? Same weight. 2/3.
Line's good.
Guju and
Go
Weave
short of
as
that.
they play in the
No,
third,
well there.
and you see the third. Mark Nichols has the brush down for his skipper
Line's
Guju.
good.
Well, Brad was trying to remove a Weeb stone on his first, and he just about missed it, just ticked it over. It is the stone that he's aiming at right now, and with that stone in the house, Ryan Weeb drew around to lie 2. So this is the force, needs to stick it. That was same spot rest on Brad's first, was that out turn in the 4-foot path. And we saw Carrie Anderson flash earlier today.
Right. Didn't
And
move.
Brad almost did the same thing.
Yeah, both sheets A and B are tilted towards C, just a bit.
Nice shot.
Yeah, actually, what it is.
That's what I was trying to do.
Little bonus.
So Brett's draw got 13-1.
Hey, same shot.
Yep.
2/3. Speed feels close.
It was slow for me.
It's getting a bit
I think
better
it's
with
getting
Marsh.
better. It's
like
probably
team.
similar speed to what you, like the path you threw on your draw there,
Yeah.
Botch.
Okay. It's good.
Line's good. Line's good.
Six out there.
Line's good.
A little more room than me.
Bit of room.
What? A little more room than me. Gonna have to curl a little here.
That's the curl. There you go.
Line's
A little
flowing.
tighter.
Come on, we gotta go ever again.
It'll curl. It'll go here.
Curl.
Hard, guys.
Curl.
Hard, guys. Hard, 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 hard. Keep going, Bretsky. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay.
Good sweep. Good weight.
Very different
Good try.
path getting down there. Okay.
Good weight.
Interesting
That play's
situation.
Yeah, good shot.
You could play the run back here. McEwen's that good.
If you peel, what's he doing? Just forcing us?
He might. He might come right here, too.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would do, and I'm almost giving him one anyways. We're just
Make
making-
this sit too? I think so, but
I like the run.
This.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do too.
Sit too.
Throw it a bit away.
Some pressure back on.
You can play the come around, Vic, and
Okay.
top four would be ideal. But you better make it, or you're going to give up a steal, one or two.
Around. He might have a chaser for two.
If you miss this completely, the back rock, I think Mike can beat. So if Brendan comes around top 8, he'll be able to hit something.
You like firm?
And the most he'll ever gives up is a steal of ones. This is a chance to kind of break the game open. You make this at 2, Brendan's got to make a good one.
Curl here.
A little more, Kev.
Okay.
It's not impossible. It's only 5 feet apart.
How's that look?
Straighter side.
Looks good, Mike.
Because your peels were curling.
Matt Dunstone with last rock and down by a couple as they play the skip stone here in the third, Kathy.
And I don't know who is shot. Karsten's final stone, he came around to freeze onto Matt's. That's that yellow-red on the left-hand side. And regardless of whoever's shot, Matt would be playing this. So he needs full 8 foot for sure for the single. And then they'll take a look and see whether Karsten's curled a little bit too much. And it's for 2 or it's just the force.
Yeah, there was a difficult angle. It looked like from that behind, it looked like the red may have been the shot stone. But we'll find out now as Dunstone plays his last out of the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg, the runner-up in last year's
good.
Briar.
Line's good.
Boy, McEwen nearly stuck that run back.
Shot, Matt. Not a bit. Yeah.
Well, it's not close, clearly.
No.
Nice toss, Matty.
So one it is, or?
I can't help you.
No.
Mr. Good Deuce from somebody.
Okay, all right, there you go. So 2 it is.
I think.
Just keep doing that.
And a 3-3 tie.
Deuce it was.
Okay.
Pretty little fresh path here, Botch.
Close to a 10, Botch.
10. 10.5. Whoa. Weight's good. Whoa. Whoa, curl. 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 Straight. Straight. Straight.
Now holding
straight.
it up.
Straight. Straight. Straight.
Now watch this roll.
Okay, good try, Botch. Good throw.
And it'll roll out into the open. So looking for the blank now, McEwen.
Benny over curled that one. Too strong.
Good scrub.
Fuck does that curl?
Yeah.
Good try. Good try.
Oh, we got
They're
the
trading
right spot.
trays over on D as Rylan Kleider out of the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon comes back with his 3.
2 good shots by Ryle, and it was all Carruthers, but he made a hit and roll on his first, and then a really nice tap back on his second.
Clean. Yep.
Hard.
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 Clean.
Clean.
Very nice, and away it goes. So we'll put a blank on the board here in 3. McEwen leads at 3-1. We're down to the final four in the women's play. As Caitlin Laws and her team from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg watch tonight. And Caitlin chatting with the Canadian champion Lisa Weigel, who is now part of the National Wheelchair Program. And here are the scores from earlier today. Holman, there's your upset. Christina Black over Jennifer Jones. Anderson wins, and so does Laws. And these are the matchups when we join you again tomorrow. It'll be Anderson against Laws. Black will play Holman. And that will be at noon Eastern time tomorrow. Laws last year in the initial PointsBet lost in that Final Four, so looking to go one game better and put herself in position to possibly win the $50,000.
Is very close.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
Hard, Benny. Hard.
Hard
for everybody.
Hard.
Come on.
Gotta go, Ben. Gotta go.
Go by.
Gotta go right to it.
And yes.
Gotta go.
Back one.
And they'll stuff it at the back.
Not bad. Nope.
Great sweep, Benny. Great sweep.
Good
Boy,
scrub.
what a great brush, those two.
Yeah, I thought Ben was going to quit. He thought it had wrecked, but he didn't.
Not bad, Brett.
Gotta go right to it. Right to it.
Keep going.
Gotta go.
Back one. Go. Not bad.
Okay, not bad. Nope. Clean.
Yep.
Good.
Kevin Marsh rips the guard.
Well, actually, I think you got to guard the middle, guys. What are we guarding? Are they guarding the button or the yellow?
I'd like to get across the line a little.
Okay. Halfway.
Normally you want to guard the center line if you're going to try to steal here, but you're guarding two Red Rocks.
Good weight.
Your line's good.
Halfway.
Line's good.
Just past half, guys. We're 2/3.
Weight's
You're
good.
going to guard the inside of that yellow.
We're tight. Looks heavy, Mark. I know.
Line's good.
I know. We're tight.
Line's good.
We're very tight.
It's good. Line's good.
Oh, I can't give him something to roll in off of here.
Sit. Good spot,
Good
Brad.
scrub, guys.
5 on that one. Pretty good. Shot, buddy.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it did.
Better.
Kevin Marsh as we play second stones.
Clean.
Go, Cap.
What?
I think you guard ours. Good spot, Mark. Yep. Dead guard ours on showing the quarter on Brett's side. Okay. Better speed.
It's cat and mouse now, isn't it?
Yep.
It's close.
Yeah, and McEwen's the cat because the mouse is in a bit of trouble here because he can be patient. He's two up with hammer, another blank. Those are all victories for McEwen. And without any guards in this particular case, Bottcher's got to be a little bit careful here.
Line's good.
Not only is he kind of guarding
Line's
McEwen's
good.
two rocks, but when he does go to hit them, I think it's going to jam on his own.
Line's good.
Pretty close to there.
Line's good. Good shot, Mark. Very good.
Good boy. Good throw.
Red doubles easy, but the top red should hit part of that back yellow on the way by. You might see Bottcher play a freeze, like a tap at a couple of inches when he gets the chance.
Nice throw. The toss there, Flash.
Kathy, I found it interesting in talking to Colton Flash
Throw it again.
prior to the game.
And then we're doing this.
You know, how did it come to be that Mike McEwen would be the skip? And he said this is how the game's changed. He actually interviewed other people. There were people, first of all, that reached out to Colton to be their third and come and play with him.
Makes sense.
And then he didn't want to go down that road. He still wanted to play in Saskatchewan. And he actually, Kathy, interviewed other players to be possible skips.
Well, because at this level, you know the skill of the people that you're talking to. It's not like a job interview where you say, show me what you can do. You know that, but what is your philosophy? So in the case of Mike, where they all said, yeah, he's our guy, what was he prepared to do off the ice? How much could he commit? What was the travel going to be like? And the almighty dollar, how much money do you bring to the team? Those are the kinds of questions that are asked in an interview situation. That's not new, and it's happening more often.
Bit of room.
Poor Russ would never be on anybody's team. He's not bringing his wallet.
Any money.
Line's good now. Line's good now. Line's good. Very good.
Well, that's how McEwen got the spot, isn't it? He had all the points from the 3 guys from Saskatchewan.
It all adds up.
Mm-hmm.
I could maybe make.
That's the only other shot, and it's aggressive. Yeah.
I hit the guard.
I know.
Brutal.
It's there. Peeled, and he's got to make a really good
opportunity.
Right.
Whatever you like.
I think we peel.
It's not super easy. It's edge on edge.
I know.
But if you wreck, that's not bad.
Like this
I
kind of
like
weight.
it.
It's up to you. Peel
might be worth it.
The downside to this is if you hit it high side and you jam it in frozen shot rock. But Flash and McEwen should be able to manage this the right way. Miss it on the center guard is the miss. If you ever get this by Vic, chance to put this game away.
Back line. Yep.
Back line.
Yep.
Heavy.
Whoa then.
Easy.
Whoa.
Like curling.
Curl. Clean. Curl. Whoa. Leave it exposed.
And able to push it by.
That works. Shot.
Really good.
I think that was a good transition.
Yeah.
Now you can
Back.
Well, thanks. You can't bang away forever. Well, we could. But. Thanks, Brett.
Yeah. Nice. And bump it a rock.
Back 4, back 8 kind of deal.
Yeah.
In a 3-3 tie, Reed Carruthers and the
Move it, guys.
upset maker, Rylan Kleider, who took out Kevin Cooey, and it's Carruthers with the last.
Kleider hit and rolled out on his first. That allowed Reed to go around. That's the shot stone. And on his final, Rylan was trying to freeze on top of it so that there was no way that Reed could get it out, and it would be tough draw for 2. Reed is trying to get by the guard, super fine, cut across the face, and tap the stone back for 3.
And, of course, that new look team with Brad Jacobs now playing third for Carruthers. And push it back, and great. More than enough. 1, 2, and it looks like 3.
What a great touch. Rylan could not get his draw to move that much, and Reed had back line and made it move.
Absolute perfect speed.
Can't play on the sheet unless you can score 3.
No, there's a bunch of field goal kickers out there over there.
I don't think that's your fault. I mean, that's a beauty shot, right? Like if you're just talking about top.
No, I was gonna throw weight. Like control.
Okay.
This over here. Like that?
Yeah.
I think you're trying to roll right here. Like that? I think so.
Just like if you over curl, then he just has the button.
Which isn't a
Van
bad
Gougeau
scenario, actually.
with one in the third to extend his lead on Ryan Weeb, but a Winnipeg.
Call was pretty good, right?
I think the nose is pretty good.
Like, is that better than trying to?
He might be able to kick that though. I think you want to roll. Control?
Yeah, that was my thought. Mike, nose is fine, but rolling a rock's great.
It's gonna move
they can
up
try
a bit.
to roll it.
But nose is good. He has to make a perfect roll.
Thinking control, I could throw board.
I like control. Make sure we kill that yellow.
You'd love if you're McEwen to hit this, get rid of it this way. The best way to get that way and roll, buried, that type of thing. But if you roll too far, that's to get a jail shot for Bottcher. So if anything, hitting this dead on is a much better play. And then Bottcher has to sneak through a small port or hit and roll perfect, which is a harder shot than the straight freeze.
heavy. Clean.
Whoa.
Big.
Clean.
Heavy
Yep.
control.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Don't hot.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes!
In a 3-3 tie.
Hard.
Oh, goodness, right off the face. And they're sitting 1, 2, 3, and 4 is McEwen. Dunstone in a 3-3 tie is Shot Rock. And is there 1 and 2, it looks like, Kathy, and the final stone from Sturmey coming.
Well, Carson drew on his first, and from the hack, Matt could probably see maybe an eighth of it, but they have certainly figured out these stones and the ice. Matt making a very soft weight tap of the stone out to lie the 2. Carson ignoring both, looking for the 4-foot for the single.
Just 58% on his soft weight stuff so far.
Attaboy. Very good.
Perfect. To the lid for 1.
It came down at the end. I'll have to keep an eye on that as the game goes along.
Throw, buddy.
Mike tried too hard to roll buried. He got his wish, but now look, he's got this nest at the back all red, which looks like a good idea until this one stops. If Bottcher gets this in the right spot, there's very little chance McEwen can get more than 1.
I said it was good. So.
He should have hit it dead on.
Okay, just plow clean.
Brendan Bottcher and his last already guaranteed a spot in the Brier.
Weight's good. Room. Line's good.
Based on the points
Line's good. Gotta go.
of last season.
Gotta curl a little, but line's good.
He and Dunstone
Line's good. Lock it on.
guaranteed early spots.
Just little bounces, okay.
Lock it on. And there it is.
Very good.
I wanted to be there and a little low.
Sarah, my buzz it, right? No, you don't have to throw it that hard.
Okay.
What? Plant it.
Right into here.
I was even saying little bounce is okay at the top 8.
Any way to getting it out? He's scoring multiple.
Yeah, I think he can.
Sarah?
They wanted to freeze that, and not that it was far up, but if you could ever get it that tight, these rocks are live enough, you can kick it that way. But the shooter's also going to go that way and kill a red or 2. But worst case scenario, jam it onto the shot rock, stay there, you get your single, and that's a lot. You'd be up 3.
Now in the game earlier today, when it was a little more frosty, this may not be available. Right?
That's right.
Houses weren't quite as lively. Final stone. Right now is a stolen point belonging to Bottcher. Mike McEwen. Waiting. What do you got? Stuff it. Oh, and then spill away. And from multiple points possible to giving up a steal of 1. 3-2 McEwen.
You're right.
Mark Kennedy, Brett Gallant on the second lead stone of Ben Hebert. Brendan Bottcher and the team from the Glencoe and Calgary pick up a steal of 1 to lead at 3-2. McEwen once again out of the Nutana in Saskatoon will have the hammer, have the last rock playing the red stones.
Yeah.
Should come down.
Easy.
Should.
Hit. Whoa. Close. It's going a bit now. Starting to come down here.
Yeah, so it's coming down now.
Down 4.
Oh.
Don't go deep with this.
Well, we're pushing the button.
Top 8's fine.
Yeah, it looked like it was coming down there.
And just slides that little bit back of the tee line.
In the ballpark.
Yeah, through this ground.
Yeah, it's not quite as slow as that now, but it's close.
Lock one on.
What else
here.
would you expect? 100% for Ben Hebert.
Yeah.
And you know what? So good for so long.
So long. And, I think the first few years he didn't get any credit for his shot making because everybody was in awe with the brushing. But no, he's one of the best leads ever.
Keep curl. Got a curl.
He's trying to scratch it. You see how he's pushing there?
Keep going. Hard, Ben. Hard. Come on, Benny. Hard. That'll do. Very good. Good enough.
Chip and roll off to sit for a second shot.
13.
Wow.
There you go here again. In there. Huh? Try, buddy.
See that heavy.
Let's go. Good try, Brett. That was 13-4. Mine was 13-7, I heard, so. So it's just going to get better here, boys.
Yep.
Manage it.
I like that line. Here's what glance was. Here's what the previous rock was, but it's going to get better.
Okay, I think we're there.
How much?
You're not trying now.
A little bit of frost on arena ice. You go down that same path a few times, it'll
Starting to curl now.
pick up a ton.
Heavy. Gotta hope it comes down.
Well, yep. It's good. It's right in the hole. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh boy.
You want dead tee line?
Well, he didn't waste any time, Bottcher, huh? Just tapped the pin and said, put it right there.
Could have sent a Christmas card first to the opponent. That's exactly the setup they want. A long guard, a tight guard, a red one in the 8 foot that's really a guard, and a big wall at the back.
Quite a bit less.
Close though. Keep your head good. Line's good.
Mark. All your keep your head.
Line's good.
Mark, I got you.
Where are you?
Kennedy.
Line's good.
Top button.
Beaver. Top button, they're saying.
Line's good. Whoa. Close.
Clean.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Weight's perfect.
Now Kennedy a little bit more. Hebert a little bit more. And how do you like that?
Very nice.
Thank you. Signed, Brendan Bottcher.
Oh. Well, I knew we were never.
No, I didn't. I thought it was always going to finish the way I threw it. It's good. Good sweep, Mark. Thanks for not listening to me totally. Great shot.
Now,
Weight's good. Back
not
in,
only is it
back
tricky
12.
to tap that because it's totally buried, you have to tap it twice to become shot rock.
Whoa. Close. Back 12 still. Yep. Back 12. Yep. Hard.
Kevin Marsh at his second.
Hard. Gotta go, Dad. Gotta go.
And we'll just loosen things up. And by unlocking it.
Yeah.
Really good shot.
That's good.
Hard at the end. Yeah.
Boy, you know what? When it stays the same, looking at red onto that yellow,
yeah,
and it might just scooch through.
It might be there.
Yeah. Wow.
That's incredible. You can throw it that hard and get that much curl.
Unlock these two.
Why? Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yep.
Just enough that one's gonna go onto there, right?
Okay.
Back 4.
Back four. Speed's getting.
I gotta
better.
cut down.
Mark, that was a 12-9.
I gotta cut down the ice a fair bit from that dead draw.
Okay. Okay. What do you guys want to see for?
Well, I'd like
14,
to see through. I'd like to see
13,
for back 4. I'm thinking like 13-5.
15. Okay.
6, 7. Okay. Yeah.
Not the kind of numbers we'd expect from him, particularly on his hits.
Clean.
94 in his first game.
Back butt.
Clean.
Back butt.
Colton Flash has made a lot of shots, put some pressure on him.
Clean. Yes. Yep.
Hard line.
Hebert
Back button.
trying to hold it up here. Can't stop that curl. Oh, here comes that guard. Oh, and he's over it again.
Sit.
Mark's got a bit of a cutter.
Straight weight, Mark.
A lot of his out turns, which is the turn that runs straighter, over curl.
Good throw.
You trying to get both? Sure. Okay.
Love it.
Out turn low or in turn just out turn low. Okay. 2/3. Yeah.
That looks close.
Colton Flash is made for this shot.
Yep.
Way up on his toe, strong leg kick.
We'll find out now.
Okay, bud.
And he'll just drive it by.
Fine.
Good.
Same weight, same shot.
One rock different. Yeah, well, I wouldn't throw any less though, you know? Brett, do you think his weight was perfect?
Yep.
Are you same ice or a little more?
Same ice.
Yeah.
Do you want to brew more?
No, I think that's going to be really close.
We'll manage it. Another one down.
Back 4, boys.
Same weight.
See if this curled as much as the previous one. It curled a ton with the amount of weight he had.
Or less.
T-line?
Yep.
I agree, Russ, but I also feel like
Clean.
this gentleman, more than anybody out here, has had so many reps at a high level. You would think that he would start to say something's wrong with the rock.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, good point.
Hard.
Keep going.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is gone too.
I wonder if he's getting them going.
Let's see what they say. It was a little light.
Similar split, a little less.
I didn't split it. Just a little
I
bit of
got
a softer
a little
top,
softer.
maybe.
I was trying to get it out there a bit. I probably didn't give it as much as I
18
wanted to.
first, 25 on that, so 3 feet less.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
But it's tough in there. It wants to curl
yeah,
there.
the miss there is to give it a chance and be out there. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, there's such a curl on the in-turn side or his out-turn.
Sorry, Botch. Not aggressive enough. Oh.
Yeah, I like normal. Okay.
Boy, oh boy, can this end turn around when you had that one locked. Perfect. That wonderful shot by Marsh.
Heavy normal. Oh, heavy. Whoa.
This is queued up to work.
Let's drop in on the game between Ryland Kleider, Saskatoon, Reed Carruthers, Winnipeg, Kathy.
And they're definitely chasing Reed Carruthers and his team, putting a lot of pressure on Ryland. No chance for multiple points. He's facing 2, has elected to play the hit. Must stick in the 8-foot.
Trev a little bit. Hard. Hard.
One red throw.
And one red it is. It's right there.
Yeah.
So chips away. They'll go to the break. 6-4 Carruthers.
Probably not.
That was great.
Probably want to graze the 5s.
It's almost the same shot.
Yeah, you're right, Botch.
Yep. Really, if we get through the hole, I think we're...
Bomb through the hole.
The A1 would be ticking this one.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll get us a better angle.
Okay. Pick clean gives you something to work with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Brendan Bottcher, great year for him so far. 2 wins on tour. And this was the shot that really did lead to that steal.
This has to be perfect. He's got the backing, but he's got to get the line right. There's huge finish hog line in. It dies a little bit coming in. He wanted to weld that on the back of the red. Look at that.
Lock it on. Little bounce is okay. Little bounce.
And that was the shot, as you say, led to the steal of 1. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires. Throwing together, but look at the numbers. Struggling both draws and hits. Hebert. Never off, coming through and unlocking everything, and they'll jump on that. It'll spin to the edge of the 8. Shot rock still does belong to McEwen. Top 4.
You can see why Bottcher loves the hitting game. He loves the defensive style.
Back one drug.
He just threaded the needle there. Look at this.
Back one drug, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Big time.
Virtually no port there. It had to be closer to the center one, I think, but look, it's close to both.
Yeah.
Oh. That's just to give him a chance on his next one.
Yeah, but he's gotta be a little careful. He plants it on either of them. It's not very good.
Yeah.
Trying to make the double?
Yep. Yeah, and that opens up the that side of the sheet too.
Mike McEwen, his
Yep.
first.
Whoa. 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 Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard. 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 Come on.
Hard.
And back it up. Away it goes.
Wow.
And look at that. Now sitting 3, McEwen.
Who would have thought with that dead freeze that they had buried, with all that backing, it would end up like this?
It's crazy how the game goes, Kathy, when you think about Mike. And
a little bit of finish there right now.
could have been out of the game.
Yes.
And yet here he is playing like a younger man again.
Happens more often than you think.
Dunstone, Sturmey, and Dunstone's last coming up.
Well, Matt's being forced. On his first, he was trying to play a soft weight to remove a Sturmey stone that was almost completely buried. He got to the face of it, but he didn't push it out. It's the yellow stone at the back 12. That allowed Sturmey to hit and stick and lie 2. They did look at whether the double was there for the blank, but have elected to make sure of a point, and so playing the nose hit.
Just clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Just clean. Curl.
Oh, look at that. And nearly touched them all, but stuffed the 1. And so McEwen will have a chance for 2. Dunstone. And Sturmey will go to the break, tied at 4.
We've warmed this up the whole end.
This
now.
is warmed up now?
It is, yep.
The two choices there. You make the triple, or you could hit it a little thicker is what I thought they'd try and just stick it buried. Make the double stay buried with a lot less weight. Would have made some sense, too.
Well, they're called a timeout, Russ, and the reason for that is if you remember, you've got a timeout, but you have 19 minutes. And this isn't about taking time for Mike to think about what to call. Look at the clock in the background. 15 seconds is all that he had.
So each time, just to remind you, you get 19 minutes per half. 1 timeout per half. And if you don't use it, you can't carry it over.
No, not that fast. A couple feet heavier. Good line, boys.
That's running. That should run. Easy flat.
Okay. Line's good.
He's been perfect on all his draws through the Sweep 16 and the draws so far in this one as we play here in 5.
Okay. It's good.
Good. Yep. Good try, yeah. Good try, Mike.
And he remains perfect.
2 red, yeah.
And we'll put 2 more on the board for McEwen. We'll go to the break, leading 5-2.
The 2023 PointsBet Invitational is brought to you in part by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Cashmere, Canada's #1 bathroom tissue. Nothing feels like it. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue.
Hey, listen, everybody's entitled to a bad day. Don't I know it? But when you talk about Mark Kennedy, you don't expect to see this, particularly on the hit side of things, Kathy.
Well, it is an unusual sighting, but when you look at the scoreboard, that 3 leaps out at you. The first end, that is not something you expect to see, that flash by Brendan Bottcher. And then the thirds, well, they make the shots easier or not for the skip. Mark Kennedy considered a unicorn in the sport, but today that ownership is Colton Flash.
And Colton Flash, as we said, you know, it's now McEwen's team. I am a front-end player and proud of it at 93%. It originally opened back in 2010, the 16 Mile Sports Complex. And there you see the construction beside it. They're adding an aquatic center there, a library. And over on the other side of things, in those areas, they're adding more fields of play. And as I mentioned, they're adding a cricket pitch. Wonderful facility. Welcome back as we start the second half on this night of the Elite 8. As we narrow the field down to 4. Win 4 games and you take home $50,000.
Way out there, way out there.
That's good.
There she goes.
5-2.
Okay, looks close.
Mike McEwen leads it.
Looks really close.
Line's good. Full 4.
So each of the teams came here and were given some seed money. They were all given $5,000 to cover their expenses, flights, you know, hotels, food, and the like. And then if you won, you moved on. And if you won in the Sweep 16, you picked up 3. So all these teams have a extra $3,000. A win tonight will get them 6. You win to get to the final, you pick up 12 more. And if you win that final, all totaled, it will be $50,000 for 4 straight wins.
Nothing wrong with that.
Go, Benny. Very nice. Definitely less.
Gave her a little more of a push, though.
Okay.
You and I, Kat, talked before the game of the key to this game, who it would be, and, you know, we looked at the thirds.
Yes.
Colton Flash, 93%.
Curl.
When you're out curling Mark Kennedy by 20. You're doing your job.
Curl. Curl, Kev.
He's made some
Curl,
tough
buddy.
ones, too.
Curl, curl, curl.
Shot.
Shot, Dan. Good weight.
Hey, guys. Even them up.
Oh, I realize you leave us at the fifth end break because you have some business to take care of. But that's what we talked about. We were actually talking about that.
Were ya?
Oh, yeah, the same thing. So
Well, it's good you guys are up on that.
yeah, you're coming back and saying the same thing, trying to sound intelligent.
If I was trying to sound intelligent, I shouldn't have said what you guys said.
Good scrub, guys. Very good, Danny.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, Rusty.
Good shot.
Deep third.
Oh, God.
Maybe a cutter, possibly.
You should hang around more.
Yeah.
Just if you didn't leave so often. Oh, dear.
Solid effort from all four of them, though. Eh? Mike's draw weight's been dead on.
Yes.
The thing that has impressed me more about Colton Flash than his numbers, and they are impressive, no question, is just what he said and what he's actually doing. And he told us, Vic, that it was Mike's team, as you mentioned earlier, but I have heard stuff like that before, and when people change positions, it's hard to let that go. He does not involve himself in the strategy. He has bought into his new role and said, I may be the third, but I'm not the guy in the house. I am staying out of it. I'm letting Mike call it. And that tells Mike more than anything could that he has his complete support.
It's on the line for you.
Yeah, you can really backfire the other direction, can't it? Because you're bringing on a Colton Flash who recently has been a skip. So Mike could be looking over his shoulder, right?
Sure.
Clean, straight, clean.
Attaboy.
Very good.
Very good, Brett. Sandy.
Beautiful shot. Kept the thrown rock.
Good shot, Brett.
Good.
Come around it.
Yeah. Yeah. Top
You're
eight.
going to be in the same path.
I
Right?
like almost similar weights. Like, honestly. You guys can manage that.
Yeah, pull 8.
Not quite as much extent. Get similar, so. Still running okay, though. Running okay. Good roof. Line's pretty good, though. Top 12 only right now. Line's good.
It's pretty good, I think.
Line's good.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Gotta go. Top eight.
Gotta go.
Gotta get the curl a little.
Flash, good.
Curl. Finish it, Flash. Come on, buddy.
Yep. Oh, good spot.
Well, you'll tuck it in behind and cover at least a half a stone, if not a little bit more.
Freeze it.
Oh, okay.
Sitting the two without last rock. McEwen.
It's either that or it's this.
No. Think the hit. Tricky though, guys, in here.
That's why I'm wondering if we just freeze it for now.
Sure.
You gotta roll a little bit. 11 and a half.
You could call that if you want. I'm seeing curl.
Chris, just think about this for a second. If we do freeze it, the short run, I know, but the short run back for Mark then goes into this because it's 2 rocks higher.
Guys like the freeze. The only other shot would you could lock it on. He comes around the world though. You got options with the run back. You got.
I'm fine with this.
Go right into
I'm
this.
fine with this.
Okay.
Right
Top 8.
Whoa.
Okay, top 8.
Yeah, it's okay. This is the shot.
It's to our point earlier, Kathy, you know, about too many cooks.
14-5 on his first one.
And
So
when does
so 14-5?
now,
I think
you know, you said when Brendan Bottcher takes full control and goes, no, I want to play this. Do you risk angering the others?
Well, the worst part, I think, for Brendan is that he's looking at 3 guys at the other end who are all having a conversation about his strategy, and he's not privy to it. We can hear it, but he can't. So he doesn't even know what the discussion is, and that can be unsettling.
Can you go straight?
Yeah, we can.
Straight.
Speed.
Hard.
Come on, speed.
Whoa.
Mine. I think you want to leave it as high as you can.
And it'll slip to the back edge of the 4, back of the tee line.
Lock it on. Yeah.
Twice in a row, Glant's been a bit heavy on that
Okay, what are we thinking here?
first rock of his.
About here? Yeah, a little bit more.
That was his second, actually. It was his first last time. So, but what a great miss, though. That's going to be easy to get at for McEwen.
This is definitely going to be a little.
Colt, you could chase it if you wanted. I like this better than chasing.
Okay. Yoke welded on back 4.
Yeah, 14-1.
Go, boys.
Chase isn't a bad call. I kind of like the chase. Sure. Okay.
Like, I think we know that's better, too.
Okay, yeah, sure. Chase is good. Okay. Right here.
It's deep in the house.
So Chase is different from locking it on in respect. You're trying to actually move it then?
Yes,
Okay.
they're chasing it around and topping it. Yeah,
All right.
that's there's a new buzzword every season, but that's what they're going to do here. The only thing Colton cannot do here is miss this wide.
Yep. Back line. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Here we go. And Kevin
Really
Marsh
gotta go.
trying to hold it up here as it's going to come up on that guard really quickly. Oh, they got it by. Can you get it one more? Yeah, they did. Oh, and he chased it down and pushes it out the back.
Shot.
Nice shot.
Great rushing.
Shot, buddy.
That was
What's that?
2 wrongs made a right there. That Colton was a little heavy for sure, but I think he was a little tight too.
Whoa. Whoa.
Good time on this puppy here. Yeah. I honestly didn't love guessing on that draw.
Mark Kennedy.
Line's good. Not all there.
I liked it.
Back
Back 12.
No, weight's close. Line's good.
We're heavy. Back 8.
Close. Close.
Back
8 still. Close. Line only. Yeah. Freeze. Well, we're on the top. We're on the top one.
And they are, and it'll spill into the open.
Oh boy,
tough evening for him.
Yeah, that was a good throw. That just curled more than Bottcher expected.
I think you're better off just getting out of there. Like this is not
A lot
good.
of overcurls for Mark, though, isn't there?
Well, let's just rip it then. Okay.
Yeah, but still, Kathy, to your point, nothing being said about the stone.
No, which says that Mark feels that it's probably operator error. And don't forget, a lot of these teams are adjusting delivery based on the earlier camps. And sometimes you're coming out straight, but you're in a different spot than you're used to, and that can affect your release.
It's good.
That's fine. Good, bud.
Make the roll.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
We could have been more aggressive. But
Hack. Okay.
I thought they throw board there, Kathy. Just stay on top. You have a choke off that draw.
I think on this side it is, Mark.
I guess they're looking at the scoreboard. Just kill the yellow.
Just get rid of them. But you have a chance to really make that scoreboard bigger.
I think that exactly.
We got heavier than a 12. Clean.
11.5.
Clean. Yep.
Easy.
Clean.
11.5.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Beaver, can you? No, you can't. Oh, goodness. It's just not going his way at all.
Well, here. I mean, the top's not a bad call.
Gouge with a blank in 6, stays up on Weed 4-1.
No, I can't do that. I mean,
Dunstone, Sturmey, they blank.
Right
so
here.
It stays 4-4.
It's a great spot.
And 6-5.
No double.
Carruthers after Kleider steals 1 in 6.
Reed was trying to blank, and he could see about half of the stone just graze the guard, and that led to the steal.
Well, he could.
He could feel the guard. Yeah.
I think this is an applied pressure situation, is it not?
It makes for a hit and roll. And we know, it's not like we don't know this, eh?
No. I think we apply pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, we know this spot too.
No, I'm saying if you feel the guard, we're on that.
I think we apply pressure right now.
Yeah, so what's our depth?
Copy.
Okay. Speed here is...
This similar as you
Well, I was going to say it's probably a little faster, actually.
Like literally right beside ours on the center line.
Yeah.
What does he do?
Yeah, I got like maybe 2 feet slower than draw the button only.
No, this might be too much ice now.
Is this the same ice you gave like Kevin or me on my first one? It looks actually the same, yeah.
Is that too much?
I think it cuts in there hard, so
It's always going to curl in there.
yeah.
Speed?
Same as draw the button.
Are they going right around it?
They're right beside it,
Okay.
actually. They're going to try to bury it, and they get it side by side. It kind of blocks both draws, in and out. And you just don't want to stagger them so you can't raise one of them. So it's a tricky little shot, but it's not too much could go wrong. If you keep it in the top half of the rings, you're in good shape.
Tap it on the nose.
Okay, yep. Whoa.
Tap it on the nose.
Whoa, clean.
Tap it on the nose.
Yep.
Tap it on the nose.
Whoa.
And they'll tap it on the nose and back.
Not bad.
Now, what are they left
What's wrong with
here?
that, Mike? Nothing wrong with
They're
that.
sitting
That ran out.
4.
Just being heavy.
McEwen.
A little heavy.
But without the last rock.
That's not bad.
It's really good because that leaves a simple double, which might even go over here and get 3 of them. But it, unfortunately for Bottcher, leaves it wide open. So if they're going to score 2, they're going to have to take. Well, they're actually going to take it on. They're going to have to take it slightly on this side and just graze that thing, get it over there so that the shooter rolls.
In fact, I think, Kathy, they just would be happy with a double.
Yes.
You know, is 1 enough here, though? That's the.
Well, the advantage, don't forget, is that a lot of these teams are used to playing 8 ends. They're going to be very grateful that this is 10.
True. I think he throws this hard enough, hits it a hair inside, he can kick underneath.
Whoa. Clean. Clean.
Brendan Bottcher, his first. Ebert.
Curl. Any roll.
1, 2, and they'll avoid those at the back. Spill the 2. And there, to your point, the shot rock, or their stone is out in the open.
Yeah, could have got a little more curl there and made it, maybe. Either way, you had to make the double to stay alive.
And the beat. Control. Control. I like that. Yeah. Make him throw some sort of draw.
Hey, he's got to throw the outturn draw, which no one really.
Yeah, that's not easy over there.
How's that look for ice?
Looks good to me.
I like that idea. I mean, when you think about it, he says if we just hit it on the nose, sit right there, that takes his in-turn away. He's got to go out-turn, and it hasn't been played.
Yeah, there's been a few of them, but not a lot of success. It's either really deep or crashing. A lot of over curls on the out-turn draw.
Just always thinking.
Curl.
Good.
Nice shot. Oh.
That's good. Just got there, yeah.
Kennedy's wrecked here a few times.
Same speed as when he threw it a few times.
On his freeze. Remember his freeze here?
Yeah.
This is a little strong.
Max ice, like to the button.
Yeah.
You threw that back button freeze here, Botch?
That was after we threw a pile,
Yeah,
though.
so I was going to say, I don't think it's that fast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 3 feet slower than that, maybe? 4 feet slower than that?
Yep.
Okay.
So, Kathy, where does the adjustment come for a stone that's not going to go quite as far? You have to 3-4 feet less.
Yeah, that, and you're also going to count on your sweepers to make a difference.
Okay.
Okay, less. Or same.
I gave you more, guys.
And these are 2 very good ones.
Oh, sure.
Gotta go, bud.
This will hook if he's light.
Line's good. Line's good if the weight's good.
A little more.
Keep going. Good sweep, guys.
And good sweep. Great judgment to get it to the top of the 8. The single. You get a little closer. McEwen leads it 5-3. We're playing on sheet A here at the 16 Mile Sports Complex. This is their Olympic size ice surface with 1,500 or so seats. There are 3 other ice pads. It's a busy place. Figure skating going on. They have figure skating school. This is the home of the Oakville Blades of the Ontario Provincial Junior Hockey League. As we welcome you back on this now Friday evening, getting you into the weekend with the Elite 8 here at the PointsBet Invitational. Go to the 7th, McEwen out of Nutana in Saskatoon. Leads at 5-3 over Brendan Bottcher, the Glencoe Club in Calgary. And McEwen does have last rock playing the Redstones.
14-ish. Taking this side, 14. I don't mind it. I think that's close.
Yeah.
Tricky here because Glenn's had a couple. Both teams have had a few down here that have slid a little farther because it started off very slow.
Let him know.
There's been so much traffic here.
Line's good. Hard. Top 12.
But they went a little wider this time.
Hard, guys. Gotta go.
Hard line. Come on, weight's good.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Great. You just
Top
gotta
4.
get it. T-line. T-line. Clean. Yep. I want it all the way to it. Yep.
That's
Good
where we're at.
shot.
Great throw.
Good shot. Peel.
Pretty
I knew it
good.
would be quick, but I thought he's going a little bit wider. So it to be a positive release to keep it out there.
Probably just this one.
Good shot.
Just this one?
Yeah, yeah.
That one's hurting us way
It's
more than
it,
that one.
well, okay.
Yeah, they hit it pretty thin with the end, that's
That-
all.
yeah.
As long as you're half, you're good.
Yeah.
You don't really want to run it onto your own.
Hard. Yep.
Hard, Dan.
Hard. Gotta go, Dan. Gotta go. You really gotta go.
Yeah, Ben. Okay.
Oh, that'll open up things. Spills everything.
Not ideal, but it's.
Shot.
They are 2 up with hammer.
Biting? No. No. Just a tight guard. Okay.
Perfect.
When you throw it hard. Yeah.
Hard.
That works. Yeah.
Shot.
Yeah. One way to do her.
A bit of a boost.
Line's good.
Got a little bit of room, but should be okay. Line's good.
Tight. Line's pretty good.
Weight's pretty good here.
It could curl a little.
Line to be closed. Play the weight. Looks light.
Yeah, just get the weight right. Line's good.
Great.
Line's good.
Over bending, if anything.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Very good, guys. Very good. Great shot.
Nice spread. Really good.
Exactly where they wanted it. A really good tight guard they can use to get one buried later.
Wait. Yep. Good.
Oh.
Throw a guard, buddy. Okay. It's right close to your path, hey, Brett?
Same room as me.
Speed won't be too bad.
Yep. Speed is nice in this path. What do you think, Mark?
Line's
a little heavy.
good. We're
I got there.
Yeah, real good.
Okay.
Weight's good.
Okay, line's good.
Just short of half.
It's always bends. It's always bends. Line's pretty good.
A
Line's
little shy of that.
Weight's good here.
Weight's good. Yep.
It's over curling a little. Just got to die in here now. Just got to die. Good shot. Very good.
Shot, Mark.
Well, after trailing by 6-3, Rylan Kleider out of the Sutherland Club in Saskatoon has chipped away with 1 in 5, a steal of 1 in 6. And so this is a get the ship righted kind of shot now for Reed Carruthers.
Well, trying to score after last end, Rylan Kleider had an opportunity to get a second stone in. He was already shot. Reed Carruthers drew deep on his first. That's that yellow stone that you see in the 8-foot. That was Reed's draw. And in trying to go around, Rylan was a little bit heavy. He grazed off his own, and he's at the back. So Reed does have a pocket that he can draw into if he needs to. He's facing 2.
Couple feet more. Clean it.
Full 4.
Clean it. Line's good.
Qualified did Kleider as the under 25 champion.
Connor.
Nice shot. That boy.
And attaboy. That'll be for the single.
What do you think?
Just settle some nerves.
I don't like that. I'd rather just feel. Yes. Yeah. I think that's worth playing.
You don't like it, though?
That's the best call, Flash. Like, that's such a high guard, that other one.
Like solid hack.
Because he's going to come, now he's going to come around really high
solid.
guard.
Solid hack. Okay.
Yeah, that's a point we were making earlier, Vic. It's the
Bite
tight guard that's going to hurt or could hurt McEwen. The long one, even to get one buried perfectly, it's not that hard to chase it. But the shot that he's trying to get here is virtually buried.
Solid hack. Whoa. Heavy. Whoa.
Golden Flash.
Curl. Curl. Whoa. Curl.
Kevin Marsh. Kevin Marsh.
Good.
And again,
Roll it.
boy, he's on fire, isn't he?
Is he ever?
Golden Flash.
Good shot, bud.
Really good shot.
Just to make noise there was impressive, but to stay in the ring, great speed.
You're going tight around this one?
Yeah.
Why don't we just go tight here then, or is he going to rip it?
He's going to rip
I
it.
thought Kath, when
And
he
I don't think we can get
kind of
around
broke
this one
in,
at the end.
and it was
Oh, you
Ben
have to
really
make
that
it
got him to
full.
play
Yeah.
with
I
Gooey.
was trying to lose one.
They're
here.
good buddies out of Saskatchewan. I thought Colton
Over curl it by an inch.
just couldn't seem to get that draw weight down. He was always back 4, back 8, just a couple feet heavy. Great hitter, great brusher.
Overcurl that guard just a
But
little
I think the
flat
couple
drop
year
won't be there,
skippings really helped his touch game.
Dropping in on Gushu and Weeb as they play in the 7th 4-1. And Weeb is sitting 1.
Has the opportunity for 2 in this end. Brad Gushu faced 2 buried on his final, was trying to scatter both of them. He did get rid of 1, but he did leave that 1 Weeb stone at the back of the forefoot.
Clean.
He's trying to get to the stone that is shot. That actually belongs to Gushu to tap it back for the 2.
You got to curl it. Go. Hard shot. Hard shot.
Oh, look at that. Goodness.
There's your 3.
Brian Weeb out of the Fort Rouge picks up 3. And
It's coming down. Tight.
It's good.
Gushu's
Got to curl a bit.
lost to him earlier this year in the Saville
You
shootout.
needed to make it like that, though. Like, I didn't want to dump it.
It's in. Got to curl. Got to
Hard.
Got to curl. 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 Got to curl.
Good
Okay,
sweep,
Botch.
buddy. Good sweep. Good sweep, guys.
Okay, Botch.
In the same spot as mine. Just chase it. You can do the same thing if you want.
Yeah, it's a good call.
You know, I was just thinking,
The only other shot
Kathy,
is putting it
you
right
being
there,
from
right?
Manitoba,
Yeah, I think he
maybe
tries
speak
to
to
dip
this,
around,
but Dunstone, we've already said, has his spot in the Briar. So that McEwen now is now in Saskatoon. You take a team like Weeb, whose people probably, for the most part, haven't heard of, because he's not out there in the spotlight in our season of champions, and
Do the same way as Flash.
he just may be the guy.
To challenge Reed,
Yeah,
Carruthers.
I mean, it's opened up considerably. Would you not agree?
I absolutely do agree. By having Mike go one way and different junior teams split up and go other ways,
So you're thinking around a shooter draw?
it opens up all kinds of possibilities. There are a lot of teams that in Manitoba are feeling like they've got a really good shot this year.
Clean it. Clean it.
You know, I think
Easy
we
board. Clean. Yep.
think about Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah.
Gushu's going back again,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Good.
there's an opportunity for a team
Touch her.
there, and
Touch it.
touch it does,
Yeah, nice
and
shot.
almost
30.
side by side.
It's that time of game. I think Bottcher's got to lay the game on the line, go around here, right there.
Too good. I think he's just trying to draw. Right?
Yeah. The easiest way to get there is a draw. I think almost the same broom, hey?
Yep.
Edge 8.
Yep. True. I like the draw. We know the draw path.
Carson Sturmey picks up a single in 7.
I think it's the easiest
No
way to get
chance
one
for
buried
more,
if
was
that's the
facing
goal.
2
If we have to
and
get
made a
one
good
birdie,
draw.
the easiest way is the draw.
Got to be
Yeah.
careful
I mean,
with
if
this
you put
one
it in
too.
front,
If you get way back here, it's a pretty easy draw. If you get it up into this area, Mike just might come off his own here. He's such a good hitter on straight ice. He makes that. So then your other options is to keep it a little higher, but you can't go too much higher because you have to be shot rock.
Dead tee kind of thing? Top tee?
Yeah, I think top tee.
Okay.
Top
Same
tee.
line as the last one.
I think
Just be a
Mike
little
plays off
patient
his
with it.
own,
Nah.
Kathy, for a
Like we
chance at
carved
2.
that last one to get it there.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Right on the tee line, Botch.
6 feet more weight.
Yep.
6.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure he's going to have something to come off of, Russ. I agree.
Yeah, unless you're like top 8 and
Yeah.
get shot rock by a centimeter.
And with the score, why not risk?
You have to.
It's pretty good. Clean.
Brendan Bottcher, final stone
Early room.
here in 7. Right now it is McEwen sitting the 2. And not a lick
have to
yet
curl here.
from Galander Hebert. Nothing.
Gonna have to curl.
Gotta sit.
Said they needed 6 feet more.
As far as it'll go, bud.
Wow.
Go, go, go.
Look
He's
at
got a
this.
chance to go
Oh
all the way.
my.
All the way, Kev. All the way, Kev.
All the way. And it'll stop at the back 12, and it looks like they continue to sit two. That's your first and second shot, so it struggles.
Oh, it's same as the last end you played here.
That's good.
Yeah.
Same speed as his Ben. He was just heavy.
Oh, he threw a 13-5.
Yeah.
Let's get on the tee line here, boys.
14.5.
Well, his draw weight's 79%, Kathy. That's just overthrown, I guess.
Like a parking lot. A bit of
Or
a
a-
dent from every throw. So good try. You threw it great.
Or a path that's just quicker.
I got a slower speed on his draw for 3 2 ends ago, and he stopped back 4. So.
There you go.
Keep it broom down.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Vic.
Just a good piece of the
Line
each foot
holding
for
flat.
3.
We're into hard.
Line is good. You're on this one still,
then I like
which is fine. Shot, Mike.
Just back 4.
Yep. Attaboy.
That works. 3 red it is.
3, yep.
McEwen trying to take out the number 2 seed. CFL on TSN continues tonight right after we're done here in Oakville. Coverage begins with the Argos and Blue Bombers at 7:30 Eastern. And then that's followed by the Rough Riders against the Lions at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. And it's only on TSN.
That's the big blue to you. Certainly is to me.
And it's the double blue to you. As the Argos go in to play the Blue Bombers in a possible Grey Cup rematch. Eight to 3. McEwen leads it over Bottcher, and it is Bottcher here in 8 that'll try to scratch his way back into it. Has the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Yeah. It's coming down. Good chance.
There's a chance. It is good to stop.
Yeah. That's a good shot.
Good. I just knew it was like max out of my hand.
We top 4 now.
Good toss, yeah.
Line's good. Line's good. Get a room. Top 8. Line's good. Line's good. Bit of room. Bit of room. Bit of room. Line's close. It's got to curl a little. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Good throw.
Good judge, guys.
So important to keep it in front of the tee line.
Yeah, I'm on that. Not enough?
I got a thin half of it.
Boy, they're going out. Or a few have gone before.
Yeah, you need to bring the snowblower out this wide.
I'm seeing normal.
Is that a slight exaggeration, Kevin?
Perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, you held my board. So.
Yeah, I agree. So it's not going to do much.
It's heavy.
This kind of weight, though, it shouldn't affect it.
Yep. Hard.
Hard's the last one.
Hard.
Clean. Clean.
Shoveling and plowing their way through, and away it goes.
Great throw.
And we talked earlier, Kathy, about where to put the guards. I miss those kind of shots. I think that wide outside in kind of shot. I really do.
Yeah. There's that race to the middle so often now.
And when you have predictable ice, which this certainly is predictable,
We're a little narrow.
it's easier to do. But in this building, with the challenge last night of the dehumidification system breaking down, it does get really patchy on the outsides. And so you're kind of throwing into the unknown. So I understand completely why teams are not doing that more often right now.
And they've left themselves open to go the other way now.
Hey, Brett, good weight.
That overcurl, too, is as it slows down, it grabs into the frost a bit and gets that little extra turn. Good shots, though.
Colton Flash.
Whoa! Clean.
6 prior appearances. 4 of them were with Saskatchewan. Won the gold medal, of course, with Kevin Cooey in 19.
Second one down. Slide okay.
Well, he's had a couple of good ones. He was yesterday 94% in the win over Aaron Sluchinski, the number 7 seed.
Becky, line's good. Line's good.
A little heavy.
Line's good. Could curl just a little.
Get there.
It's close. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Oh, then it's
going to be a good side.
Okay.
Actually over curled again.
Same throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you got it.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Come on, Dan.
Clean.
Clean.
Clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean, clean.
Let's talk.
So good.
Good pair. Thanks. Just came up enough at the end to make the takeout.
I could throw it a little sharper at you. Same ice.
Okay. Try it again.
Yep. Yeah, it's getting a hair unpredictable around to the corners. I heard Bottcher, just as last one came over the hog lines, lots of room to curl a little bit. It actually overcurled by half a rock.
I had a little less.
So Mark's going to try to get it out a little more positive, have it run straighter, longer, as they can certainly finish it. Ben can walk it right over if they have to.
It's got to die. It's got to die. How much you got? Small half.
Oh, okay.
It's that or guard. Skinny half.
What do you like?
Well,
I don't mind.
7-5 Carruthers leading Rylan Kleider out of Saskatoon, and boy, chance for 3.
Seems to be the theme on this sheet.
Goodness.
Brad Jacobs tried 2 doubles, and he made great contact with both, but stuffed one of them. And on his final read was trying to make a double, got one, but went in between the 2 red stones that are in the house, not making contact with either, and he lost the shooter. So any paint for 3 and the lead.
Yep. Back 8. Back 8.
Yeah, if you need it.
Back 8.
Rylan
Yep, need it.
Kleider with
right to
Josh
it, right
Matter
to it,
and
right
Matt
to it.
Hall and
You should be fine,
Trevor
go right to it.
Johnson.
Attaboy, Ryan.
Attaboy.
Boy, that's something. That's the 4th 3 put on the board in the game.
Yeah, pretty similar on both.
Kleider has the lead now.
I just wanted to be a little sure with that extra.
And trying to take out the number 5 after he beat the number 4.
Girl!
I don't think so.
Sorry, I roll there.
Not this time.
Sorry.
Okay, Mike.
So good.
Well, you could freeze it right on the
Okay, Mike.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah. Should have asked for a little less.
Yeah.
And you got that.
If you're going to miss it, suck.
Okay.
I don't know. Did you see anything else for 3?
The only thing I saw was try and throw it hard and get over to here. Right. Get rid of the one of them.
What, 1, 2, 3, all in a row. They belong to Karsten Sturmey. Final stone coming up now for Matt Dunstone.
And a very similar shot to Matt. Threw on his first. He was coming around, trying to corner freeze on a stone that belonged to Sturmey, and it just didn't finish enough. And so Karsten able to remove it on his final stone, looking for a piece of the 4-foot against 3.
A little bit wider line.
Colton Lott.
Not on the
Ryan
yellow
Harden
quite
on the
yet.
brush. BJ
Line's good
Neufeld
for yellow.
calling line. Again from the Fort Rouge.
Shot.
And that will be for the single. That will be for the tie.
You're good. I got to hit the watch.
Brandon's going to try the one that he likes the best, the big weight, try to hop it right across it behind the yellow corner.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Great try.
Hey, Botch, good throw.
Good botch. It's not bad, actually.
That's good.
It's not bad. It's a deuce. Yeah.
Decision time.
Good
go, watch. Great shot.
McEwen tries to hit the back one, which I think he will because of the score the way it is. You're going to give up 2, which Bottcher will take. Mike could draw somewhere, but it's dangerous. You don't get it in a good spot, set up a double, or don't make it. It's a 3.
That's the number that's hurt him, is a draw weight, Bottcher, particularly in that last end, so 68%, and Mike McEwen being Magic Mike again. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Clean. Clean.
Yep.
Yeah, hard. Gotta go Flash. Come on. Hard. Clean.
Flash.
Clean. Clean.
Colton Flash leaning on it. And we'll get that one and
just ultra straight there.
Give up the deuce.
Actually, that's the ice they needed for the.
Kind of backing up a little bit.
Like almost skidding at the end.
A little bit. Just
that's the ice they needed the first one.
Yeah, it's all good.
Good throw, Mike.
Yeah. Like clean.
Normal.
Okay.
Is this for easy, Botch? Easy?
I thought normal.
Okay. Clean.
Quiet, normal.
Clean.
Yep.
Final stone and 8.
Hard, Benny.
Reach to it.
Hard, Benny. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Good. Good shot, Botch.
And good it is for 2. So Bottcher with a pair here in 8. Chipping away, but McEwen still leads it by 3. Could Mike McEwen be another giant killer? He was last night as he beat Aaron Sluchinski, the number 7, and now he has the advantage on the number 2, Brendan Bottcher. As we welcome you back to Oakville, Ontario's 16-mile sports complex. McEwen up by 3 as we go to 9, and more importantly also has the last rock, has the hammer playing the Redstones.
Well, I'm really glad to see that they're playing. It's a 3-point difference, and often in men's curling with 2 ends to go, the statistics would say you have virtually no chance to win. But one of the things that Brendan said is that resiliency, and they want to see what they can do under pressure. This is the best way to find out.
Absolutely.
And, you know, a tie gets you into a draw of a button. If you steal one here, you make it pretty interesting.
You bet.
Just clean. Clean.
Guard this one.
Kevin Marsh just peels that long guard. You know, you think about it, they'd only lost once this season, Kathy. They won the Saville shootout. That's where they lost to Weeb. And they went to the Okotoks Classic. They won 6 straight, beating Kevin Cooey 4-3 in the final. And it was the 2nd straight year that they had won Okotoks.
That spiel is very tough. That is a grind. So that speaks a lot to how well they played. But if you don't get down in games and you don't lose games, you don't learn.
Go on this one, yep. Clean, clean, clean.
Clean, clean, clean.
Okay. What? No, and even if he does score, oh no, you're dead. Okay. Halfway.
Your line's good.
Probably. Half? I had a little more than that.
Line's good. Halfway. Line's good. Line's good.
Halfway. Little pass.
Line's good.
Line.
Line's good. Line's good. Very good.
Shot.
All right, bud.
Need some type of error here, Bottcher.
Yep.
Colton Flash.
Clean.
Clean, clean, clean.
Not much hesitation here for this McEwen team as they just continue to rip that guard.
Nice throw.
He's thinking one more guard. He's thinking you either play the nose bump, set up a pocket, or come around back 4.
What are we doing?
This is a guard for now. It'll be Bottcher's first one that we.
Your line's good. High half again. A little less than line.
You have
Little bit more room on
little
this
more
one.
room, guys.
Straight guard, got to line it up here.
Curl, 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 curl.
Not as heavy, so
Curl,
the chances
curl,
are it's got less time
curl.
to finish.
Clean, clean.
Yeah, keep going, Benny, keep going. Keep going, keep
Curl,
going, keep
curl,
going, keep
curl,
going, keep
curl,
going, keep
curl.
going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Good.
Yeah.
You could get at that yellow one on the intern side if you wanted to. This is the one that could hurt him.
Clean. Clean.
We often say you have to turn around and look at the scoreboard. Right?
Yeah.
That's your decision maker.
Very sure.
Fair.
Absolutely.
Stay there. Stay there. Try and get this one to there.
Try not to leave.
Try
the
not to
double.
leave the middle. Yeah. What's the other? Like you could do this.
You just tap this back into this type of position, you know, but T-line weight probably. Leave your yellow one in here, and there's a pocket, so it's hard to get that top yellow one out. You could go around everything. It's getting a little late to do that because you probably won't be shot rock.
Nose and try to
Mike blasts everything off. You hit it, sit 2.
And then he has a decision to make.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Anything other than that
kind
right
of
now
a
Giving,
would be a hard shot.
Yeah.
forcing Mike to 1's not good enough here, because then you're 4 down coming home.
You want
So
to
you can see half the yellow and access the red.
They're deciding to go around this way, Kathy, are they?
Yes.
Okay.
It's easier because of where the Yellowstone is. It's more of a
Guarding the
guard.
yellow. Speed's good here.
Yep.
Quick.
Yeah, good. Saving it for his last.
Oh, I heard guard.
He might be trying to go around everything on top.
You're just guarding, actually.
Yeah, I just heard
Yep.
guard too.
Yep.
I thought he was going to use the yellow as a guard.
As a guard, right.
To duck around, but they are going to guard.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Should we bite center?
Has to curl a little, Benny. Yeah.
Surprising
Go
us
ahead.
all.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. All the way.
It's getting pretty late.
All the way. All the way. Keep going. 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 Good sweep. Good sweep.
Anything.
Now, 3 up, Mike will probably just hit it, but
Rip that.
you could sit 2.
Maybe at it. Just to avoid any stupid stuff. Probably throw the in at it. Hey, I'll throw the in.
Healing the most you can see on the board is a 1, right?
Mhm.
So that's the big thing.
Oh, he's got to make that.
Well, but we're always gonna have a hit.
He's got to make that super wide around draw.
And then we're shot.
Well,
We're second, right?
Yeah.
We'll always have a shot against the 1 only.
Oh, this run. It'll probably
I
tighten
think
up
it'll come up a hair.
It will. Yeah.
Intern should come up a hair.
So that's good ice.
Yeah.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Hard. Gotta go. Really gotta go.
Hard.
Really gotta go.
Right up.
Really
Right up. Right up. Right up.
Roll it down.
Oh,
Hard,
they'll
hard,
just
hard,
drive
hard.
it by, and now they roll that over to cover the
Okay.
edge of the 8.
That was not
Mike.
A little tight on that one, but he'll take it.
Yeah,
Nice.
straight peel.
A little bit of a
Hard to
point.
make that.
Yeah. There's also curl in there though.
Yeah.
That's.
Well, it started off very well for Mike McEwen as he scored his 3, and then taking advantage of a couple of players off the game. Mark Kennedy, and particularly with his draw weight, Brendan Bottcher, and that's how we sit 8-5 as McEwen tries to knock up another top-seeded team. The game story is brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Clean. 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 Curl a bit. Curl a bit. Curl a bit. Curl a bit. Curl a bit.
Great job, Botch.
Good throw, Botch.
Best of you.
Good.
Yep.
Beauty shot. Don't need to play a double here. No, nose is fine. Like that?
Yeah, I do. What kind of weight you like?
I think it's a control weight shot, just so it doesn't like take off or anything.
And you don't have to take.
It's right there.
Is my choice? Yeah.
No.
It's funny if
looks good.
Brandon's throwing this shot, he's throwing like a 9.5, 10-second hit. If Mike's throwing it's more like 11, 11.5.
That's what I say, control.
Just different preferences.
Like I for control.
Yeah, just
Mike's thinking if I'm a little off center,
Yeah,
I'm throwing it so soft I'm not going to roll very far. Brendan has a lot of confidence with the bigger weight.
Last ice?
No, I think that's good, Mike.
That's good to me. Just throw it smooth?
Yeah, just control and you're fine. We're good.
It's good.
It's good.
Oh, easy. Easy.
Final stone for Mike McEwen, looking to pick up the single here, facing two of his last.
Whoa, curl. Got a curl there.
Helping it over now is Dan Marsh, and one red it is. And that will be it, and Mike McEwen will take out the number 2 seed. Make the final 9-5. And McEwen, now out of Saskatchewan, will advance to the Final Four. And for Bottcher, that's his first disappointing event as he goes out in the Elite Eight. All right, updates and some big pressure here by Gouju on Ryan Weeb out of the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg.
Well, for Gouju, he got a really good shot by Mark Nichols to open up a path to shot stone, and Ryan Weeb was trying to draw to light 2, and he went through the house, and that allowed Brett Gouju to pick the Yellowstone out. Reeb went deep again, and so this is a draw for 4. If he taps the Weeb stone back, 5 is a potential.
And does tap it, but not far enough. That's still 4, and that'd be handshakes. As the number 1 seed advances, 8-4 is your final over Ryan Weeb, who advanced earlier last night by a win over John Epping. Now let's go over to Rylan Kleider as he plays Reed Carruthers with Brad Jacobs to brush down for the skipper. They're out of the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg. Kleider from the Sutherland Club in Saskatoon.
And for Reed, he just needs paint. Rylan Kleider hit and rolled out on his final stone, leaving the 1 Carruthers stone in. And they're not even cleaning the path.
Well, they backed right off Samagalski and Negaven. Wow. And goodness.
Just the 1.
Just the 1. Wow. Will that come back to bite them? And then, meanwhile, Matt Dunstone out of the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg with a steal of 1 in 9 on Karsten Sturmay to take a 6-5 lead. Sturmay will have the last rock coming home. So we do know McEwen is advancing on that right side. Will play the winner of Sturmay, Dunstone, Gouju. On the left side of things awaits the winner of Carruthers and Kleider. And we will go from those empty sheets, A and B, past C, and we'll drop in on D. And the game between Ryan Kleider from the Sutherland in Saskatoon as Reed Carruthers comes from the Granite in Winnipeg in an 8 tie. And remember now, we just showed you, Carruthers had a chance to draw for 2 to take the lead. And now he'll have to fight here for a possible steal. Kleider with the advantage of Last Rock playing the Redstones.
I think it's just the top still.
Yeah, Reed, there's a center guard. Reed could have drawn around it, either turn to the middle, which was the more conventional play. He went to the corner, and we say it all the time in arena situations later in the game, to the corners is faster.
Just a light clean. Light clean.
That's a big point,
Clean.
Vic.
How about not?
Oh.
Good toss, bud.
You wonder how
Nice throws, bro. Yep.
Cathy can be caught on that later in the game like this. He must have.
We're gonna throw a guard and then a soft.
Thinking you have to know the ice, you overthrow it. He's not the kind that's going to get, you know, the motor revving here and just throw it through.
No, I think it was just a momentary forgetfulness about the path that you're going down, because precision draws sometimes get missed late in the game because the ice changes, but not hitting the paint is a little bit of more than an oops.
Yeah, too much. Yeah.
Easy line.
Connor.
Easy line.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
Maybe a little heavy.
Well then.
Too much. Line's good, but too much.
Where, guys?
It's got to stop. Halfway. Tight half.
The higher the better.
No.
Stop.
Sit. Okay.
Connor knew immediately the first thing, as soon as Brad let it go, it was too much.
Probably, I guess. Worth it.
Maybe just take the top still.
You can try it if you want. I don't know. Whatever you're seeing.
Problem is, if you make it, that yellow's always going straight back, and his only out right now is to draw the pinhole, and we probably have something.
Let him play with that, I think.
Is this that Cathy is? We have heard this week, and it's the old adage: as long as the skipper has a shot. Is that one of those situations for Kleider here?
Well, they're looking at what Reed has right now, and they're saying, you know, if we don't move those stones in the house around, for Reed to even have us have to be in that position
Needs the pin.
Yeah. So sometimes you can make it. You just try so hard to clear up everything, and you wind up making a mess for yourself.
Yeah. So just leave things the way they are. Let him make the first move. Basically.
Yeah, the veteran call there really was. Forces Brad's hand too. He's got to make a beauty here. He's going to run this straight back with a soft weight, and he has to have a chance to steal. He pretty well has to stick this. Kicks the one red behind the tee line, opens up the back, and he'll have a guard to work with. If he hits half a rock or something, they've got nothing.
Whoa, easy. Whoa, close. Whoa.
Clean. Whoa. Curl. Curl, Derek. Miles.
Hard, Derek.
And just runs it by and leaves that shooter again out in front.
And you hate being in that position of hitting guards when you're trying to steal. But right now, the Kleider team is so well set up.
That's okay.
Sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
Clean. Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. Good.
You know, talking to the curlers as we have,
Bud, you should have something.
there isn't one that really has said we don't like the format. What they're afraid of and don't like is the one and go home.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's just so contrary to anything they've played, whether it be triple knockout in Bonspiels or a round robin in the national championship.
Trying to line the yellows
But even then, you know, Vic, they didn't say they hated it.
No,
They're
gosh,
anxious
no.
about it
No, no.
because, you know that's the case. But for the underdogs, it's great. You only have to beat these teams once.
You only have to win 4 to get 50.
Yeah, I think you're trying to make like a little pocket.
I do too.
Have it lined up. Yeah.
Well, I don't think the rocks are going to spring all that much, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm seeing like back 12 at this with the outturn. Okay. So it's like baby cross, right?
Yeah, so if I'm calling the line, I'm trying to cross it on 3/4.
Yeah, 3/4, thick 2/3.
Okay.
With like back 12, I'm probably in that range.
And I love that conversation. That's not Brad Jacobs saying, where do we need to do? He's making sure that he and Reed are on the same page.
Yeah, no kidding. And then if you can just kick this red one back towards this way and maybe spill these a little bit, that type of thing there. So ideally get them slightly behind the tee line, certainly the shot rock, and hopefully line up the yellow onto it. Then it auto jams when Kleider goes to hit it. Jacobs, the same shot here, did not curl as much as they expected.
Clean. Whoa, clean. Whoa, clean. Yep. Whoa, yep.
Hurt, come on.
Hard.
Hurt, come on.
Whoa. Yep.
Connor Negevan.
Whoa. Whoa.
Samagalski now again. And taps it back. Did they get the
good throw, Reed?
Result?
Little unlucky. It was perfect with about 4 feet to go, and it just hooked.
Rip that, he has to nose it, and you'll have an open shot.
Yeah. Okay, just a nice peel, like right there.
Yep.
Looks good, bud.
He's trying to stay locked on it to be able to raise that yellow. It just kept curling.
Yeah, I like that.
Tech, I don't even care if you roll a little more. Make them draw 4 foot.
For sure. 100%.
All right, boys, nice peel. You got it, Ray. You got it. Let's make it.
The number 13 seed, Ryland Kleider.
Whoa! Clean.
4-time Saskatchewan junior champion. Won a couple of bronze medals. Qualified for this, winning the under 25 next generation spiel.
The other thing too is this the yellow in, we got lots of time, so the yellow in this spot
that's interesting.
Is a touchy hit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you throw it real hard and do this, that's the best result though, I think, right?
Yeah.
I even think that 3/4 makes that.
Yeah, it does.
3/4 makes the perfect roll.
I like that. I think you're giving me slightly negative.
Okay. 3/4. You like here?
Yeah.
Brad, you got the roll?
He is the defending champion, of course, and if he can steal his way to the win, interesting, he'd set himself up for a rematch against Guju, who he played in the Final Four a year ago in Fredericton, before beating Matt Dunstone in the championship. But he has to steal his way there.
Can't hit this far off center, or the shot rock won't go anywhere. Just about where the broom is, maybe half an inch wider than the broom, and then with the peel weight, he'll roll towards that buried rock.
Close.
Girl.
Reed Carruthers, Samagalski picked him up now.
Yellow.
Looking to roll to the right. No, a little bit more. Look at, and he'll get it to the top edge.
Great throw.
To sit 2.
Really nice.
Hi, boy.
That was tricky because much more curl, and he doesn't. Kleider doesn't have to throw.
Would he have liked just a little more roll? Or
True. Yes and no. I guess, yeah, if you rolled it right underneath the double's made, then Kleider might roll out. But it's still a double, dead on.
On this shows you his preference. Matt Hall motion. Do you want to just play the tap on the shot stone, which is also an option, but Ryland was very clear that the double is what he wants to play.
Here we go. We're tied at 8. The winner moves on
Boys, let's make it.
to play Brad Guju. Final stone, Ryland Kleider.
Yes!
Big brush, Hurley picked up. Mattern, Johnson, have you got it? No, he will not. And Carruthers is going to steal his way into the Final Four.
Well played.
9-5 your final.
Well played, bud. Well played. Hey.
And now he knows it. He couldn't make the double.
Yeah, he's still up. High roll.
So they're still alive. And he'll play Guju tomorrow. So one more gamer of Cranes on the ice. 6-5, Team Dunstone. Matt Dunstone from the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg, ahead of Karsten Sturmey from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton.
And the big shot this end made by BJ Neufeld on his second corner froze into the forefoot against a buried stone. It was Sturmey lying 2 at the time, and that has given the Dunstone team the edge.
Except another good throw by Team Dunstone, but look what it's done. It's kind of set up an angle. If it's made properly, it could go right through there. That one goes through there, misses both yellows, and it looks like it would be 2 yellow buried. Need to get this thin, right on the center line, Kath. See, if you hit the top one thick, the back one might squirt onto that yellow in the corner. So right on the center line with the middle of this rock is really, really close. You'll lose the shooter, but you'll sit 2.
The number 6 seed, Karsten Sturmey, against number 3, Matt Dunstone.
Inside out throw.
Oh, and now he's got it underneath again. Stays underneath, top edge of the forefoot.
Yeah, it's easy from up here, but you saw the Kleider too, that you really don't have to break it in half to make a double.
No. And I felt that it was just that last motion. He came out straight at the broom, but watch the release of Karsten. So he's coming out, and watch as he lets go.
Yeah, I mean, the perfect
He's putting that extra weight, and he pops it out backwards. And it just, with the weight that he threw, it tracked the whole way.
Liable to be here, which...
Oh, we're just taking right here. Right?
We're not cross ours?
That's our broom for that.
I mean, even if you're here...
We just got to outcount this.
Yeah, exactly.
What else are you guys seeing? I just don't want to give him back. We're going to show him the draw and give him backing for it. And we can't throw up a guard, like he's going to make contact on that.
Brad Guju advancing knows now he'll play a rematch of last year's semifinal. Reed Carruthers.
I think it's just more about where are we going to like get the right weight? Like what's our best chance to get the right weight?
Here though, he has the double for the win, right?
Yeah. Well, if you're here, yes.
Here, yeah. Could come frozen to ours.
Yeah, you could come right around, Kath. It'll bury there.
Frozen here.
Oh, it will.
Well, you still might. You still might.
This is going on to here and possibly coming down. But I don't even think he can get enough of this.
We don't have much time.
Do I just nose this?
No, I don't love that.
Or do you just draw back here? Make him.
Okay.
Make him draw. Make him make a shot for the touch.
I like that.
Right there?
Don't forget now, if we wind up tied, if Sturmey should get a single to tie, there would be no extra end. We would go to a draw to the button to see who advances. So that's ultimately the decision, isn't it, Russ? They're going to play to the back and let him come down and make the single for the possible tie.
Half open edge of button, eh?
Yeah. T-line weight.
Even right on the button solidifies the extra end.
Maybe a little bit less.
And this is a practice shot all of a sudden.
Well, they just don't want to set up a double.
Good,
yeah, and it couldn't it, Kath? That forefoot's getting pretty white. It's a good slow down in a hurry.
30, 35. Yeah. 35.
Look at that. And he could lose.
Okay, line's good. Close for line.
Stolen point 9 has put him up 5-1, 6-5.
Line's good.
A little bit of room.
Line's good. Back 4.
Colton Lott left and Ryan Harnden on the right. With BJ Neufeld calling line.
Colton's rock. Back 4. Back E.
You can go. Go, Colton.
Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
And that's a 97% shot.
Very, very nice.
Timeout.
Timeout now called by Sturmey.
Shot, Matt. 14 seconds there.
14?
And the timeout respecting the 37 seconds on the clock.
There. I think that's
I want to make sure that Carson has the time.
Yeah. I think that's pretty close.
You got it, buddy.
14 on his.
Yep.
So they timed it out as well as 14 seconds on that last stone by Dunstone.
You got it, buddy.
Now you just watch and wait. Carson Sturman looking for the single to tie to force the draw to the button.
Line's a little tight. Gotta go line. You have to go for line, guys.
Kyle Deering is in the house. Out front. Curtis Gawler left. Glenn Van Nance right. And here they go, boys. It's a carry. You got to get it down there. You got to get that button now. Full four at least. Come on. You got to get there. Full four at least. Little more. Oh, no. And he's going to come up light. Dunstone will add a couple more to the total. And Dunstone will steal his way to the Final Four. So number 3 takes out number 6. And what a Final Four it is. As Dunstone now will play Reed Brothers, Guju. Knows he'll play McEwen. Dunstone, McEwen, Guju, Carruthers. That's your Final Four in this year's PointsBet Invitational.
The 2023 PointsBet Invitational is brought to you in part by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Scotty's Facial Tissue, Canada's #1 tissue brand. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
So we're down to the Final Four, and our women's Final Four begins. Make a note, tomorrow, noon Eastern time. Caitlin Laws, Carrie Anderson will be our featured game from 16 to 8 to 4 here at the PointsBet Invitational. Till we talk with you tomorrow, thank you for joining us on Canada's sports leader, TSN. The CFL Friday night doubleheader is coming up.